Have you ever wanted to visit Cancun, but have been waiting for a good deal? 5 stars, unlimited meals and drinks.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, everyone.
What's going on, everybody? How are we doing out there tonight? Can you see us? Can you hear us? Can you feel us? Can you feel the excitement that we're feeling right now? Hold on, I need to listen. Okay, yes, I see. Okay, I can hear me. I just always have to, I mean, like, it's been a while since we've had any real sound snafus or anything like that to start the show. I'm probably, I know, I just jinxed it. But I'd just like to check things and see what's going on. How are we doing out there, folks, tonight? Lovely to have you here. My name is Jamie.
And I'm Sharon.
And together we are...
Sharonatsea Travel.
Wow. I'm glad you said that. You waiting for me to say that?
I didn't know if you were going to say it or not.
What the heck? That's right. Together we are. Please excuse Matthew. Not in the middle tonight. He's back to his normal kid stuff after being so involved. Thank you. I'm glad that you like it. I just want... Sharon is busting my chops. She wants me to sport a hat. Number one, I think she's just trying to protect me from cranial melanoma and the likes of that as I get a little bit older. And number two, I don't know if she thinks I'll just be a super tourist when we go to Mexico.
I don't know.
But well, I am not sure about that. I'm not sure.
I bought that hat. It's probably been almost a year ago.
A year ago?
It's been a while.
You crazy.
It was before, I don't know, a few cruises back. I bought it for the cruise just because I thought it would be fun for you to wear, but you didn't like it, so.
Well, I wanted to come out here wearing a hat so I could make my friend John jealous because I got this hat. But I guess he's got all his hats back now, so So, you know, everything's going to be okay. People are liking the hat, I guess. Maybe I'll leave it there. All right, guys. So, hey, listen, welcome to the Monday Night Show. If you're new here, thanks for joining us. If you've been here for a while, thanks for hanging around with us. We appreciate it. It means a lot to us. 230 people in the house already. You guys are glorious. John did say he's very jealous. He likes it. Notice the trim. It does have some anchors here, which is kind of cool. So
that's why I bought it.
So there you go. There you go. Right out of the gate, I'm noticing Michael Irvin is here. I'm not sure if that's the famous wide receiver from the Cowboys or just another Michael Irvin, but the cruise on the Encore was amazing.
It was.
And if you're watching the vlogs, you know that already. It has been fantastic. Carolyn B said the hat makes me look very suave.
Oh, wow.
You mean like Rico Suave? One of those deals. But I wonder.
It looks good with the shirt too.
Are you sure it looks good with the shirt? This is the first time like ever I haven't worn a Sharonatsea shirt. I don't know. I just got in the closet.
You did well matching your outfit tonight.
I just tried to mix it up a little bit. I didn't know if this was too much. Like, is this too much here? Is this like too sexy for my shirt? Too sexy for my shirt? I don't know if that's.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sure people right now are going. So, anyway, guys. All right. So we are here. It is Monday night. Thank you for joining us. I believe this is our 4,000th consecutive Monday night show. I don't think we've missed a show in 4,000 weeks. I'm not sure if anyone can confirm that or not, but we're going for a record. We're trying to be, dare I say, the Phillip Rivers of live streams, where we never miss a live stream. Jim and Annette Thalman, what's going on? Where did we get the shirt? Let me tell you where I got the shirt. Sharon, where did I get the shirt?
Actually, you bought that shirt yourself.
I did get this shirt myself, didn't I?
You did.
I think I got it at JC. Hold on.
I think you got it at Kohl's.
Kohl's, yes. Kohl's is where I got it.
You came home one day before a cruise, and you said, "I bought myself 2 new shirts," and you actually, they look good, and you even bought the right size.
Yes. Well, thank you very much. Every once in a while, even a squirrel finds a nut sometimes.
Well, I say that
Crazy Cat Traveler, how rude of you to say that about Sharon.
You never want to try anything
You see what she said right there in the chat? She said beauty and the question mark. How dare you say that about Sharon? She's the beauty. She's beautiful. Unbelievable. Let's see. Linda Perriman loves it. Carl Allen, what's going on, buddy? You know what I am drinking tonight? Let me tell you what I'm drinking. It's Monday, and Mondays were made for martinis. Cheers, everybody. Sharon, what do you got going on over there?
Martini too.
You have. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Sharon has really stepped up her drinking game in the last 6 months. Bill Each, you're right about that, and I'm looking forward to the next time I can do that on a cruise. A little late night cigar with a martini type of drink. I'm seeing some friendly names out there, guys. Let's say hi to a few folks really quick. Let's see let me start. I'm gonna go back to a certain time. It's 7:09 right now. Robbie O'Malley, thank you. You can pop in and out anytime you want, my friend. Thank you for stopping in and saying hi. Let's go back to, let's say 7:05. I don't want to get too far behind. I'm going to rally through a few names. I want to say hi to some folks that are here. See if there's any new names in there. It's hard to say hi to all 260 people, but we'll give it our best shot.
Yeah. It's funny because I talk to a lot of people on the phone sometimes, and they always say they watch our shows, they watch the live shows, and but I never see some people. I never see them make comments.
Well, because everyone's name is different.
Well, no, I mean,
no.
Yeah, anyways, their name's not there. Because,
I'm sorry, did I mess you up there?
Yeah, because I most of these people aren't. I know. Okay, anyways. Oh my God.
No, I'm just saying, you have people like Deb Crotcher's there, but she's DC 810.
I know.
So not many people have the same their name on it.
I'm not talking about the people I see.
Okay, I'm
sorry.
I apologize.
I apologize.
Anyways, let me get back to the agenda. Hold on. What am I supposed to be talking about right now?
I've been talking to some people lately on the phone, and they say they watch the live show, but I'm just noticing they don't come out always and say something.
Oh, they're going to say something tonight.
Come on out and say hi, guys. If you.
Yeah, listen, we say that. We usually say, you know what? That's a great point, Sharon. Very, very wise of you to mention that. Usually we wait till the end of the show and we say something like, hey, if you've been watching and you haven't said hi, come on out and just say hi so we know you're there. We always appreciate it. It's kind of like when we go on a cruise and people say hi, and it really means the world to us, and it's flattering and it's unbelievable. So I'm going to say it right out of the gate, guys. If you're out there, there's 272 people here. We usually see about the same 50 to 60 people commenting pretty regularly. Join the fun. Get in the chat, say hi, make a new friend, ask some questions. If we don't see your question, there's a lot of really smart, skilled, and seasoned cruisers in this group here. There's a lot of them, and they will be happy to answer your question too. And please feel free, if someone says, hey, Sharon or Jamie with a question, if you know the answer, chime in, help somebody out. Don't act like you need to wait for us to answer. And we'll throw our 2 cents in. Don't you worry about that. You know me, I'll always throw 2 cents in and expect some change. All right, guys, let's say hi to a few folks here. I'm going to start with this name. This name has been around forever. It's one of our most beloved subscribers / Sharon Cruise crew members, Mr. Timothy Walters. Thank you so much for the compliment on the
Timothy.
hat. I appreciate that. Life Adventure Show. What's up? Wanda Chiquita Bonita Byram. I hope the hair color is going as you planned. You look lovely. Thanks for being here. Don Lee, Vincent Coven is here. The Traveling Gilberts. Pia Broderick is here. I think she's going to be busting my chops tonight. She was busting my chops earlier already. Dave and Brandy's Excursions. Journey with the Joneses. Craving Cruises with Jim and Lori. Great to see you guys here. DJ Sky C. What is up? Aaron Smith. Big Pap. And hopefully Little Pap are out there this evening. Great to see the Paps here. Or also, a.k.a. the Stampers. China Pearl's here. Flamingo Pam. The Ship Show is here. Guys, if you don't know already, let me remind you. The Klaykowski's channel, John and York, who also put on the Ship Show every Wednesday, they've had a massive, mega rebranding channel name change. It is no longer the Klaykowskis. It is now the Ship Show. It will be encompassing John and his family, York, and hopefully more of his family over there. It's going to be big and crazy, so make sure you check it out. The Klaykowskis are now full-time The Ship Show. Timothy Walters, thank you so much. Timothy said, Sharon is looking quite lovely.
Thank you, Timothy.
Timothy, you're such a charmer. Hey, man, don't be moving in on the woman, okay? I mean, listen, we gave you a nice greeting there, but don't try to, okay? Just take it easy, buddy. Oh, man, great to see you, dude. Who else do we have here? DC810, there she is. Jamie Wilhite's here. Susan White's in the house. Nautical Nurse Nancy is here. Lovely to see Nancy. I believe she's got a vlog coming out. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. A little birdie told me she's got something working on YouTube as we speak. Ice Tick is here. What's going on, Ice Tick? Leanne Francisconi is here as well. Lovely to see Leanne as well.
Oh, we have a secret.
We have a secret
about Leanne.
Do you want to tell the secret?
Right now, or you want to wait?
Let's wait.
Let's wait till you say hi. And then,
yes.
and then
okay.
We'll tell Leanne.
Jennifer Kildow is here. Let's see. We have Josh Odom in the house. Plump Travelers, we said hi to. Tina and Rick Spencer. Kirby's mom is here. And Kirby. Hello to both of you. Rebecca Scott said, I was watching your vlog, day 6 in St. Thomas, or vlog 6. Thank you so much. We hope you enjoyed it. Who else do we have out here? Stephanie Vaughn says, fancy hat. Thank you, Stephanie, for mentioning the hat. Richard Vanden Ireland, how you doing? Good evening to you, Richard. Sharon Toner Clarkson is here. There's Michael Irvin again, the famous wide receiver. Jerry Seedling is in the house. My husband would approve. He's a hat guy. Thank you so much. Deb Mayer is here. What's up, Deb?
You might have to bring that on our cruise.
Now you're getting crazy.
If there's enough room.
Now you're getting crazy.
If there's enough room.
Don't make comments about hats and luggage. It's not appropriate. You know that people are still in recovery from that.
We don't bring a whole luggage just for hats.
No, we're not crazy. Who would do that? What kind of weirdo does that?
It has to fit in.
Carolyn B is here. Denang 1000. What's going on? Pixie Dust Traveler. Hello. Tina C said I look like I'm on a cruise right now. Thank you so much. Amy Rogers is a fan. I guess people like the hat. Marty said you didn't just call your wife crazy. You better sleep with one eye open. Good point. Thanks for the reminder. Us and more. What's going on, guys?
You know, it's funny. I didn't even notice you said that. That's how married
smooth I
couples
am.
are. You can kind of say whatever, and the other one doesn't even hear it. So. Yeah.
Sometimes we scream curse words at each other, and then we'll be like, "What'd you want for supper?" Spikers Crazy Adventures. What's going on, Spikers? Love it to see you kids here. Beth Ellinger in the house. Doug and Beth, how you guys doing? We have been working behind the scenes to plan another get together with those kids. They live like 2 seconds away. I could probably just walk out of the house now, stop by, knock on their door, have them answer it, say hi to them quickly, walk back here, sit down, and join you before the show even ends. That's how close they live.
We're going to be getting together next month for sure.
Debbie Moser, what's going on? MPV 1986 loves the anchors. Thank you so much. Michael Liff, what's up? Says Sharon is looking beautiful tonight. Thank you for being here, Michael. I think that's a new name I haven't said before. Amy Franzak is here. Lovely to see you. Whitney Castillo says 1 thumbs down already. Really, Whitney? There's always a thumbs down.
Yeah.
There's a few people over time. They've probably been cast aside. The cruise crew hasn't embraced them. I don't know what the deal is.
Sometimes there's a thumb down,
You know who it probably
thumbs
is?
down before things even get
It's
started.
probably,
So.
you know what it is? It's probably Wanda Perlman. She is such a.
Could be.
Um.
Or it could be some of Matthew's friends for all we know.
It could be one of Matthew's
Some
friends
kids
busting
or
their
something.
chops.
Who knows?
The ship show says, "Can I borrow your hat with a $10 bribe attached to it?" Thank you so much for the super chat.
God.
That is lovely of you. We really, really appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the channel.
John, I got that at Kohl's, so it was on clearance.
Says I look like a cross between Don Johnson and Sean Connery. Well, I guess I'll take it. Rico, love it, said Nurse Nancy. Brian Boone is here. What's going on? Lovely to have you here, man. Brian says, love the Encore vlogs. Thank you, man. We loved making them and sharing them with you guys. It means a lot to us. Very, very cool. Rebecca Scott said, I see dinner in the Haven. It looked great. That was amazing.
It was. It was probably, I think that was probably the best, one of the best dinners I think we've ever had on a cruise ship.
I went on record.
If not the best.
I made the statement. That was one of my best dinners ever.
On
land,
overall,
on a ship, anywhere.
Yeah, if you take it overall, the quality of the food, everything tasted amazing, and then you put the service on top of it.
Oh, God.
I mean, it was perfect.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. I would be hard pressed to have an experience like that again.
Yeah, it could really make you want to book a Haven room, but
well,
it's just a little on the pricey side.
Like most things in life, you're always it's like drugs. It's like alcohol. It's like everything else in life. You're always searching for the ultimate high, the ultimate rush, the ultimate buzz, the ultimate adventure, and hopefully you never find it, right? And that's what keeps you going and going and going. And then you have a meal like that, you're like, man,
yeah,
what's next? Why ever leave the buffet again? We've reached the pinnacle we've reached the mountaintop of food.
Well, actually, I think we have hit the top of the buffet on Norwegian.
Okay.
I don't know if we'll find another buffet as good as the Encore.
Well, you're probably right. We could live on the buffet there. Let's see who else is in the house. There's Carl Allen again. Guys, you'll probably see Carl. Carl had a guest appearance. We met him. He was so nice. We met him on the Encore, and he came up and said hi. And you know how you go on a cruise, and there's always that one or two people that you just keep seeing. You run into him at every turn. Carl was that guy. Every time he turned around, we were just there. We're bumping into each other. We're like, hey, I know you. It was a ton of fun, and we love seeing them all the time.
It's kind of funny on cruises. You get on the ship, and sometimes you'll see certain people on embarkation day, and then you get on the ship, and you see other people, and you just keep seeing the same people over and over. And then when you get off the ship, all of a sudden you'll see someone that you saw earlier, and you never saw them all week long.
Yes.
It's just crazy.
It does. It goes one way or the other. That is for sure. A lot of other people here. Linda Perriman, Tammy Forwood. I'm just throwing a few names out there. Larry McKinney. A few names that I haven't seen before, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Andrea Axelson. Some people say to pack beach towels, and others say not to bother. Suggestions: we have several excursions booked. Going on Symphony of the Seas in April.
No, do not bring your beach towels.
Yes.
Don't waste your luggage
Yes.
space.
I will tell you about towels. If you're on, for an example, if you're on a Carnival ship, towels are in your room. You take them with you, you return them to your room, and your cabin steward replaces them. On Royal, our experience, and on Encore, you get them before you get off the ship.
Yeah.
Is that what you were going to say?
On the Encore, we got them right when we got off the ship, right there by where you get off the ship. Royal, we got them before we got off the ship. But
there you go.
Don't waste the space. Another thing, who wants to bring wet, smelly towels home in your luggage? So, and then they're going to weigh more because they're probably going to still be damp, and your luggage is going to weigh too much. So yeah, leave the towels at home.
You've seen my luggage. I'm pretty sure there's some wet, smelly things in there.
Well,
throwing in a few towels is not going to make much of a difference.
There's been a few things that have gone in the trash before we came home. Too.
Wow. Don't Blink 182 says, watching a live show for the first time. Just got done with our first Caribbean cruise on Harmony of the Seas. That is awesome. Wanda Chica Bonita Byron. Loving the hat and the awesome drone shots. Keep up the great work.
Thanks, Wanda.
Yeah, Wanda, I don't know what you mean. What drone? We weren't allowed to have a drone on that cruise. Ixnay on the Ondre. Oh my gosh. Derek Silva said, Sharon Sea Travel. So will there be a group cruise on the March 2022 Carnival 50th Anniversary celebration? Derek, I don't know, man.
I've been asked that question quite a bit.
All right, answer it right now. You're on the spot. Thank you so much, dude, for the super chat. Thank you. Very generous of you guys. Thanks a lot.
I actually have had something in the works for that week already. I'm considering changing it to maybe a celebration cruise, just because I've had so many people kind of inquire about that. Actually, we were thinking about doing our Panama Canal cruise that week. I already kind of had one picked out, but that's
Panama Canal celebration. Hold on. Do you want to go to the Panama Canal, or do you want to, at some point of the cruise, meet in one area with some carnival ships and hang out there and dance and stuff, and then pull away?
I kind of want.
I don't want to be a downer, but I'm just trying to be realistic.
I want to go to the Panama Canal, but I also want. I wanted a group cruise too. So we're thinking about that, and I will keep you posted, because we will have a group cruise in 2022, but we haven't decided what.
It's so early. It's you know what? Thank you for bringing that up. Hold on. A very important question. Olivia Orth said, "What are you guys drinking tonight?" Olivia, may I start? You know what? Ladies first. Tell Olivia what do you got in the cup?
We have martini.
What's in the cup?
I have a cranberry pomegranate martini. Oh my
martini?
God, I can't even talk already.
As long as it's not a chartini, if you know what I'm talking about. And right here, what you have is a classic Kettle One martini, very, very dry. I've got 4 perfectly placed blue cheese olives on a toothpick, and this martini is loaded with olive juice to make it extremely dirty. As you can see, it's very dirty.
The olives kind of played a part in the cruise that we booked today.
Whoa, what? You booked a cruise today?
Well, you know, they had good olives.
We'll tell
you about that later.
Okay, are you just holding off on info? Okay,
I'm letting you finish telling me.
Yes. All right. Well, when's your next cruise and where's it going to? Matthew, our cruise countdown is right behind us, my friend. Boom, 11 days. Guess what? We're going to Mexico.
Well, actually,
we're going back to Mexico.
It may be 12 days, but the carnival.
12, 11.
The carnival countdown said 11 days, so that's what.
I like it.
I think it's wrong by a day, though.
Suave means charming and classy. Thank you, Carolyn B. I appreciate that. Wanda says we have matching drinks. Excellent choice, Wanda. You're a wise woman. Very wise. The shirt is the right size, and he wears it. Sharon scores. You're right about that. That doesn't happen too often. The fact that I actually bought my own shirt is a big, big deal. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. Kawana said, hello, Kawana Hardy. Lovely to see you. How are you?
Hi, Kawana.
I hope you and Amber are doing well. Jamie's martini is filthy. It is. It is so dirty and filthy. I don't even know where to begin. Cruising on Saturday, getting my mani and pedi tomorrow. Flamingo Pam, that sounds awesome.
Yes.
Is there a place where we can see your future cruises, says Lilia Aguilar. Lilia, you can see them right here. You just ask us and we'll tell you.
Well, I thought we listed those on the cruise crew.
We have some, but if you want, we can do like an official post or something like that.
So they may be under the files tab on our Facebook group, the cruise crew. I thought I posted them over there. But also, there is a list on.
You have a list? Check your list.
Let me see.
Check it twice, as a matter of fact, to see if I've been naughty or nice. Papa Mozo is here. What is going on, Papa Mozo? Mozo recommends prosciutto stuffed olives. Man, you've got my attention, Papa Mozo. You have got my attention. TMNC007 says, I'm planning a carnival cruise soon with 7 friends. What's the best ship for us? I'm going to tell you right now. Horizon or Panorama would be our 2 choices right now for some of the hottest carnival cruising action going on out there. Or the Mardi Gras when it comes out, but that's, who knows how that'll be. Yeah. Hopefully that ship is the bomb, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
I know there's another ship that's just coming out right now that has some reports that it may not be the bomb.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys seen that? There are some. All right, so we haven't talked much about it, but Virgin is coming out with their brand new ship, Scarlet Lady.
And it's not getting the best reviews from a lot of people.
She just came out in Dover, England, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I don't know if it was the first sailing or just getting people on the ship to check it out on a kind of a dreary, rainy day.
It's on its way over, making a transatlantic, and it's making some stops along the way. So they're letting people on for the weekend or for a couple days to kind of hang out. Then it's going to New York, and I believe people can get on for dinner.
Mm-hmm. They have some neat stuff going on.
Or not people, but if you are invited, I guess, or something.
Yeah, so, it's taken a little bit of a beating. It's so different than from whatever anyone's ever seen, and I know, you know, a vlogger, you guys have probably heard of her. Emma Cruises is one of the first ones to show a real video. I'll tell you what, you know, one thing that drives me crazy. Maybe you guys appreciate this because I'm a loudmouth and I always tell you how I feel. Or maybe I'll annoy you or offend you. I'm not quite sure. But it drives me crazy when I see all these videos people put out that are saying, tour of the new ship, first look at the new ship. And all it is like the cartoon version or the virtual reality version of the ship that the cruise line put out. And I'm like, that's not a first look at the ship. That's a drawing. That's an animation of the ship. Yeah. It drives me nuts.
Emma was actually on the ship.
Yeah, she was back.
And so you got to really see the ship. So if you're interested, you can check out her video. She just put it out the other day, I think.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, she put that out, what she hates and what she loves about it.
It gives you a real look at Scarlet Lady. And I don't know, after looking at it, I feel like I'm in school or something. I mean, like, you feel like you're sitting at desks and
yes,
to eat your meal, and the buffet, the tables,
hold on, the buffet, that's not a buffet, but it's actually a buffet.
Yeah. But it's like, I don't know, it's like these little, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a school cafeteria or something. You feel like you're in. It's really odd.
It is
the
crazy.
rooms they don't have the counters with some drawers or anything. They just have the little kind of like what is that, the plastic type, hard plastic.
Yeah, it looks like a plastic table.
Yeah.
With no drawers, no storage space, or anything
just
like
a little top, no little night tables to set your phone or your drink or anything on, and the whole bed setup. Yeah, just very strange, very strange.
For sure. And a couple of people are commenting. They've seen the video. They cracked up. You're right.
Yeah.
The one part of the video where you have to put your hand in the closet section to turn the light on.
Yeah.
It's just weird. I think, Sharon, you said it best when you were like, listen, that is, what did you say earlier? That's...
Well,
you said something.
We never planned to go on that cruise because we never planned to book that because, you know, we have Matthew. We always cruise with him. So, you know, and it's an adults only anyway. So we would never be going on it. But it's definitely not a ship I would pay to go on.
Yes, for sure. But anyway, so hey, listen, enough negativity. We're not going to get too negative. Hopefully everything changes. Hopefully people get on and have an amazing time. The food's great, the experience, the service, whatever the case is.
Looks beautiful. I mean, it looks really nice, and the red and classy on the outside. But then the pool thing amazed me too. How they just have the one small pool for all the guests. Like how, yeah.
Like if I got in that pool, 4 people would have to get out of it. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah. People are complaining about the pool on the Encore. They're going to really be complaining about the pool.
The Encore is like an ocean there. An ocean. Let's see what else we have going on. Yeah, a lot of people. Ashley K, hello, lovely to see you. So glad to have you here. Carl Allen agrees with your assessment. DJ Sky C says we look like we're on a vacation right now. We're on a permanent vacation.
Our cruises are actually on Shipmate app too. If you follow us on Shipmate app,
are we on Shipmate?
Yeah.
I don't think I do Shipmate. You do Shipmate?
Well, we're on there as Sharonatsea, so it's both of us, I guess.
DC810 says Jamie a loudmouth. No, thank you, Deb. I appreciate that. I think there was some sarcasm in there. I'm gonna have to reevaluate that comment. Let's see. Michael Urban said, "You like the food in the main dining room on the Encore?" Oh yes, we only ate there once, but it was fantastic. We would have been very happy eating there every night without an issue. A lot of people seeing Emma's video and commenting on that. A couple other things. What else do we want to talk about? Sharon, do you want to get into it? You just dabbled on it, something about.
What?
I thought you said something about a cruise. Hold on, I need to say thank you to somebody right here. Papa Mozo. It's hypocritical for adults to admit they're on a virgin. Mozo thinks it may be confession time. Does the Scarlet have a confessional? I am not sure. They seem to have everything else. You can get a tattoo, and you can confess to your tattoo artist.
It's probably a ship that would need one.
They might need a confessional.
Thank you, Papa Mozo.
Dave and Brandy said, Cruising with Ben and David put out a video today. They seem to love it. I don't.
Yeah, I think they had a whole different perspective.
Listen, I'm familiar with those dudes, and I know they put out some great, really high quality content. The only thing I would tell you is make sure that, and I would do this with anybody, okay, across the board, anyone that gives a review of anything that has to do with cruising, I would just make sure to be aware of how they came to be on the ship, and do they have any responsibility to the cruise or the topic or the excursion to give a positive, to give positive feedback. Does that make sense? You guys know what I'm saying? just make sure. I mean, there a lot of people on these newer ships get the chance to be on there. They're invited on or things like that, and you just make sure that you're getting that legit.
But we always give our honest opinion.
Yes. I think that's one reason why Emma's video is blowing up so much, because she probably was. It was probably a benefit. She's popular, especially over there in England, but she's gaining a lot of popularity and doing an amazing job. Across the board with their videos and stuff and her content. And she gave a really true, honest report, and that thing's blowing up. And that, you got to appreciate that. You got to respect that.
One thing that you touched on kind of is how when you review things and how you review it, and some people maybe review things and feel like they have to give something a good review because they got something for free or something.
Yeah.
And so we've kind of run across situations like that ourselves with like excursions, for example. I will say most of the excursions that we have had sponsored in the past, we actually took an excursion before our sponsored excursion and paid for it and got the real experience before we took the other one and kind of promoted them.
Yes.
So otherwise we wouldn't have promoted them. So it's kind of like, always take that into consideration, because kind of like an advertisement, on TV, people are going to say good things. So.
Yeah. S&K Cruising on vacay says, me and Jamie in the pool together, LOL, at Sharon at Sea. If you saw this S&K Cruising, Mr. Cooper, I think it's Sean. I would like to see the Coop, me, and maybe Big Pap all together in a pool. And the three of us would take up the entire pool. Is that right? Big Pap and S&K Cruising. You, me, Big Pap, the three of us. There'd be no water left in that thing if the three of us got in there. Let's see. Steve Launer
says it's cruising at IKEA. Yeah, it looks totally like IKEA.
It does.
The furniture and everything. Like it does. I feel like we would break it.
Yeah.
Break the furniture.
Well, listen, IKEA's got some good stuff. This computer does happen to be from there, but that's my one thing. Steve Launer, the steakhouse on Vista. Man, we've had some good meals on on any Carnival steakhouse. I think you're going to be extremely happy. It's well worth the $35 or $40 extra that it is.
Yeah, we haven't
What's up,
eaten at the steakhouse on the Vista, but every other steakhouse on Carnival that we did eat at was great.
And we are looking forward to getting in that steakhouse on the Panorama coming up as well and revisiting that. Hold on, we dabbled, we teased, we talked about it. Sharon, you booked a cruise. Do you want to tell these guys what cruise you booked today? Is it a public knowledge thing? Can you throw it out there?
Oh.
You mentioned the...
that cruise? Okay.
Yes.
I thought you were talking about the surprise.
Well, it is the... Isn't that all the same thing?
Okay, so we do have a couple people...
How many cruises did you book today? Is there more that I don't know about?
I book cruises every day, Jamie.
I don't mean for other people. I mean...
Oh, for
yes,
me.
I'm talking about the one for us.
Just one today.
Unbelievable.
Just one.
Okay, tell the people.
Oh, okay, so...
tell the peeps.
So... we decided to book. This is another cruise for 2021. We still have not figured out what we're going to do this summer. We have a lot of things in the works, but we have not finalized anything. So we added this to our 2021 schedule. I don't even know why I booked it, but it was kind of a whim. But we're
what do you mean you don't know why you booked it?
Well, you made a big deal about the olives. That you're like,
I made a big deal after you booked it about the olives.
No. Last night you were telling me, you're like, oh my gosh, if they have olives like this.
Oh, okay. That was you. Oh, well, then you were talking about it, and then you booked it after. Okay, okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, we are going to go on our first Princess Cruise in 2021, and we are going on the new Discovery.
Ooh, Discovery Princess?
Yeah.
When is that?
It is in December, the beginning of December of 2021.
I'm pretty excited about that.
So I hope the ship will be done.
We're going to show our support for Princess Cruise Lines. This poor cruise line got caught right in the middle of this freaking coronavirus crap. And they got such bad press. It's unbelievable. All just because they just happen to be that one ship in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong guest. I don't know how else to phrase it. And I mean, it's just been horrible. So we're going to show our appreciation for them. Give them a try. We've never been on Princess. We've heard great things. One thing that we learned, I think, on this past Encore cruise, and one thing that's kept us from venturing out to other cruise lines is Matthew. And Matthew being a kid and making sure that we're on cruise lines that were really kid-friendly. Carnival for so many years, then trying Royal, getting into Encore and seeing that Encore has some great kid things. And I think we're almost able to take him on things that aren't so kid-centric.
Well, he's getting a
you know
little
what I mean?
older, although he does like the teens. I don't know how the teens club will be, but I think he'll do okay.
Yeah.
This is another year away, and so I think he'll be fine.
I think as long as they have filet mignon,
One
he'll be
thing
very
is,
happy.
we almost waited until 2022 because it's coming to Los Angeles in the spring, and we could have went on his spring break, but I didn't care for the itinerary, and it was just kind of going up the coast of California, and it was pretty pricey just to go up the coast of California.
Yes.
And I really didn't want to go to the Mexican Riviera again that soon because we have a couple booked there.
Yes.
So we decided to go. It's going to go out of Fort Lauderdale. Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Yes, Flamingo Pam said, I think Virgin Voyages is geared towards younger folks. So we are super excited about that, and we're going to go out and try Princess, and I think we're going to be excited about that, and we will see how that goes. I think I saw where Nancy had to delete a comment by the ship show. Is there something that we don't know about that's going on out there? Are things getting crazy in the chat? We may have to go in there and see what's going on. Let's see. Yes, there it was right there. Message deleted by Nautical Nurse Nancy. Oh my gosh, she had to hammer the ship show. They must be getting crazy over there, those kids. Crazy. Let's see, what else do we have going on? Thank you, Timothy. Loved our video about the drink packages and the cruise ship do's and don'ts. Dave and Brandy said, right, they were paid to say good things. It was a sponsored video. Well, listen, you never know. Just because they say something good doesn't mean they're paid to. But, you know, you just got to take everything with a grain of salt and try to interpret it the best you can. Sarah Stoller, what is going on? Let's see, who else do we have out there? Laisha L. Christian, sponsorship reviews, hate them. Well, sponsorships can be good. They can certainly help out somebody and work both ways, but, you know, you just got to watch out for that stuff.
Yeah, you just, if you do, I'm like, we usually try the products first or, you know, something.
Yes. Boo Boys, just search Emma. Emma's cruising, I think it, and yeah, Emma Cruises, and you'll find her.
Yeah.
Search Emma and cruising, and it'll come right up, I'm sure. Do you buy your excursions through the cruise line or the third party, said Vincent Coven?
Probably 99%, 99.9% of the time through a third party.
Yes.
The only time we book through the cruise line is if it's an excursion that once in a while we really want to do, and it's only offered through the cruise line. For instance, Puerto Vallarta, one excursion we enjoy doing there is going to Las Coletas.
Yes.
When the cruise ship's in port, you can't, outside companies cannot take you there. The cruise line has the rights to that, so that's the only way you can get there if you want to do it. So in those instances, that's when we will take a cruise through the cruise line.
For sure. Ann Smith, lovely to see you here, Ann. How the heck are
Ann.
you? Great to have you. Ann said, I enjoyed the steakhouse. The key is not to enjoy the guys' burgers early in the day. Otherwise, you run the risk of not having the appetite. And that's tough, though. You walk past that guy's burger 2 or 3 times, you're just like, I need one. Here's the key, guys. Get the guy's burger before a big meal, but go without the bun. Leave the bun behind the counter. Just get the naked burger.
I think I would
Well, you would still be full. Michelle Stamper, lovely to see you. Charles Hahn said it looked like NCL really hooked you guys up for your celebrations on board.
Yeah,
Charles,
they do. They're really great with that.
They did. I think they did a few things for us, I believe, that were things that you would get if you. Is it fair to say? Let's say you purchased a little celebration thing for your cabin or some decorations for your cabin. I think they did that for us so that we could see what they might be like, maybe share the information, stuff like that. Like the Matthew thing. They found out it was Matthew's birthday, and
they printed all those pictures.
Yeah, they called me in the room and asked me to send a picture of Matthew, which I did. So when we walked in the room, and you can see it in the vlog, I was behind him with the camera, and I knew what was going to be happening. I'm not even sure Sharon totally knew what was going to happen.
And he
had no idea what was going to happen.
So
that was
really
a
surprised.
total true reaction from him. He was blown away. Amy Rogers said, Ben and David weren't thrilled with the pool either. There you go. Not fluffy, traveler friendly. Plum Travelers, it's not fluffy, traveler friendly. It's not husky.
Well,
it's not big boned, traveler friendly. It looks a little rough.
In Emma's video, she said she had trouble getting in the seats at the booths and things to eat. And
yes, and she's a tiny little kid.
So I don't know.
Yeah,
who's
Dave and Brandy
really
said
made
that.
For.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Hold on, I see that same person. There's some odd comments coming out of somebody there. We'll keep an eye on that person. This one right here. Let's see. DJ Cruiser says, not easy to start a new cruise line. I hope Virgin Voyages find some experienced consultants. You're probably right. I heard there's a lot of new people that have not worked in cruise lines, in the cruise industry. So, Jody Jensen, anytime you can go is the best time. But one time that's great is if it's cold weather by you, go on a Caribbean cruise. If it's hot weather by you, take an Alaskan cruise. Do something totally different that you can't get, yourself at that time of year. And hopefully you'll be okay. Could we splash the water out with a couple of cannonballs? Big Pap, you're damn right. Big Pap, we could splash the water out by just slowly sliding into it. That is for sure. Let's see. Matthew Pronovo said, I'm heading out on the Encore in a few weeks and was wondering if I need to pack towels. No, you do not. They will have the towels for you. When you leave the ship to get off in a port, first off, they will have towels on the pool deck that you can sign in and out.
Well, yeah, but you don't need to do that on port days. Port days, you get off the ship, and they have the little stand right after you walk down the ramp, and you sign them out there.
Yeah.
And then when you come back on the ship, they'll have a little area there you can drop your towels off too.
Matthew, I think the biggest difference between NCL and Royal and, that's a tough question, dude. That's a video in and of itself. NCL to Royal and Carnival. Matthew just said, how would you compare NCL to Royal and Carnival? NCL is the best of both worlds, if that's fair to say. The food, the shows, the entertainment across the ship, stuff like that, is great, like Royal is known for. And the service, the people on board were amazing, like Carnival is known for. There's a great mixture of party and fun and mature, cruiser type of deal. Yeah. So I think it's a little bit of the best of both worlds, in my opinion.
Yeah. We plan to put a video out, not of the overall cruise line, but of the 3 new ships from last year, which kind of compares a little bit of that. So we're hoping to get that out when we get our vlogs done from this last year. So.
Yes. Linda Lou, Crazy Cat Traveler, commenting, I think they're happy that we're talking a little bit about Princess. It's not a cruise line we've spoken much of, but we are ready to dabble a little bit, I think.
Yeah, we're going to give it a shot.
Pia, I don't know if Princess is a higher class than normal cruise lines, but every cruise line offers something different. And I think Princess offers service. And I don't know if it's like bubbly, fun, goofy service. Mm-hmm. More like just professional, hello, ma'am, let me take you to your table. And, that kind of like serious pro service type of deal and all that kind of stuff.
But I don't know. We're going to check it out and see.
Anne-Marie VR says, I love Princess as well. I've been getting so many offers from them in the mail, said Kawana. Check them out, Kawana.
They have some good promotions going right now. Holland America actually has some pretty good ones too.
Yep.
The host agency I work for has some groups with Holland America right now, so there's some pretty good deals with them.
Yep. Charles Hunt says you'll enjoy the steakhouse. Yep. Dave and Brandy said D and J are hopping right back on a Princess tomorrow. Free EECC Travels, those guys, Jason and Elisa are on a Holland America ship right now, trying something new. I think that's the big thing now, guys, venturing out. Yeah. For years we stuck with one cruise line. It worked well for us, but now it's time to mix it up a little.
I think we'll mix it up a little, but overall I think we're still going to have our favorites that we cruise.
Yes.
More. We'll probably do something new each year, but we'll kind of stick with our favorites too.
That's right. Is Princess adult only? No. Don't blink. No, it's not. It is for anybody. They just don't. In the past, they were never known for having a lot for kids. Let's see what else. Richard Van Den Arden said, Griffin. Oh, they're talking about the Panorama a little bit. Yeah, Griffin Ellis enjoyed the whiskey tasting. Had the screwball the other night. It was yummo.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and they went to the whiskey tasting, and I did that on the Horizon.
Yeah.
And I think it's Scotch. If it's the same one, I think it's Scotch whiskey because they talked about making your own whiskey and using smoke flavoring, and that's what you're going to use when you're doing the Scotch.
Yeah,
so that was pretty awesome.
Bottle. You still have it in there, don't you?
I still do. Yep, I still have my little bottle. I'm saving it for a special occasion. I have a feeling I might be busting it out in early April.
Really?
But I'm just going to leave that.
Is there going to be a special occasion in April?
There might be.
Really?
There might be. Hold on. See that note? Remember I told you? That could be. Early April might be a great time for that. Let's see, what else do we have going on? My cruise starts in 2 days, said DJ Sky C. Awesome, congratulations. Wait till you try the fettuccine Alfredo on Princess. Yummy, yummy. Michael Anto Giovanni, what's going on, my friend? Lovely to see the Italian guy here tonight. Lovely to have you. Shavana R, yes, Virgin is adult-only cruises. Evan 13, any tips to save money for a cruise? Building up a savings account. Anything, what do you recommend? Sharon, you got anything?
For what?
For saving money for a cruise. Book early. Book way out.
Yeah, book early.
And just pay a little bit on it, and you're done.
Yeah, just pay a little long, book early. Try to save by, I don't know, we cut a lot of the things out that we used to do. We don't go to dinner, out to dinner and things like that as much, and do some of those little extra things that we used to do a lot. We just kind of put that money towards cruising now.
Yeah. Like on Valentine's Day, we woke up, we high-fived each other, and we each went to work, and that's a done deal, right? I'm not spending $100 on flowers or anything. I'm putting that into cruises. Let's see. No one said I've been missing all the live shows this last 2 weeks. Normally I never comment. We're glad to have you and glad that you're here commenting. Thank you very much. Big Dog from Chicago had the flu last week. I missed your show. 75 days till Symphony of the Seas. Congratulations.
Nice.
It'll be here sooner than you think.
Yeah.
Sooner than you think. Yes, Flamingo Pam said, make coffee at home and skip Starbucks. Pack lunches, eat out less. Yeah. You are so right. Todd Warner, you're going to have a great time on the Glory out of New Orleans. Do you need to pack towels for excursions?
The cruise director, Cookie's on there. I think
Is Cookie on there?
I think he's
on there. Oh my God, if you see Cookie, make sure you say hi from Sharon at Sea.
He's a lot of fun, yeah.
No, Todd, do not pack towels. They will be in your cabin, and if they're not, contact your cabin steward, and they'll bring them over to you, and you just take them off the ship, do what you want, bring them back on the ship, leave them in your room, and the cabin steward will switch them out for fresh ones every day. Yeah. That's what they should do.
Yeah, in Carnival, they leave them in your room, and you just leave them there. Drop them on the floor, they clean them up after you, and bring you new ones.
That's the deal. I like that about them. What else do we have going on here? All right, let's talk about a few things. So coming up around the corner,
we have,
because shockingly I'm caught up in the chat. When does that ever happen?
I know. We have a couple new people over the last week and a half or so that have joined our group cruise coming up in October.
Well, they have. Well, first off,
it's officially the group.
You're going to go into a little group cruise talk?
Yeah, well, the group cruise for October is officially sold out for the group.
It's over, Johnny.
As of yesterday, you could still book guaranteed cabins outside of the group, and we can still do that, book them outside of the group, and you can kind of be part of the group even though you can't be officially in the
Those
group.
Are going to go very quickly, I think.
I mean, you just won't get the onboard credit for being in the group, but if you really wanted to come, that's one way to make it happen. But anyways, we have two new people. Papa Mozo, who's in the chat now, he's going to be on our group cruise. Also,
is this a big announcement right now?
Also,
you've confirmed someone that we've been waiting and trying to get on that cruise?
Well, our other moderator, Leanne Francisconi, is going to be on the group cruise too. So we'll have
excellent.
The whole Team SA out there.
Team Sharon at Sea will be in full effect on this group cruise. Sharon, Matthew, myself, Nurse Nancy will be there. We're so excited to see Nancy and Anthony, the Plaques. We're so excited to see Leanne and Brian Francesconi on that cruise. It is going to be amazing, plus tons of other people. As a matter of fact, if you're going on the group cruise in October, guys, raise your hand in the chat. Just raise your hand. Let people see how many people are going to be going. Put your hand up there. Melissa Kuiper, what is up? Said first-time listener, first-time commenter. So looking forward to spotting you guys on the Panorama. Great cruise tips coming from you.
Say hi.
Thank you, Melissa. Yes, we look forward to you saying hi to us.
I know so many people said they're going to be on there, and I can't remember everyone.
There's a ton of people going to be on there. I've seen people from our group in the cruise crew. There's people from other groups that I might go pop into every once in a while as well. The Panorama is going to be off the chain. Or what did I say earlier? Off the chisel. Or the hizzle. I'm not sure what it is. It's going to be off something. That is for sure. Carla McClendon said, good night, no one. It's weird. It's weird to say that. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Craven Cruiser with Jim and Lori. Love the new vlogs. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, guys, for the super chat. We really, really appreciate that.
Thanks, Jim and Lori.
Very nice of you. Very generous, and we always appreciate the support. You know, it's you see it from a lot of channels, and we don't talk about it that much, but it, you know, a little support goes a long way, and we really appreciate it. It does take a lot of time and effort and all that kind of stuff to put these things together. Vlogs, live shows, content, stuff like that. So thank you, man. We really appreciate that. Papa Mozo, Fall Breeze. Papa Mozo is in the house for the Fall Breeze. Yes, we know you are. It's going to be a good time, Papa Mozo. It is going to be a good time. We are very excited about that. With our friends, Tony and Jenny from La Lido Loca, it's going to be a blast with those guys. All right, so group cruises. So we have that one coming up, right? The other ones we have coming up, you guys know, this one's on the down low. This one's going to be a little bit like our last one on the horizon. The next group cruise after the fall one on the breeze.
What do you mean the down low?
It's just kind of a quieter one. The Mardi Gras. All right, I think there's, I don't know, a little over 15 cabins so far booked for that one. A mixture, some folks we're familiar with, some folks that are brand new that we're so excited to meet. And we're doing our deal on the Mardi Gras leaving out of Port Canaveral. And that is, do I have that written down somewhere?
May 29th.
May 29, 2021 on a 7-day cruise. Mahogany Bay, Costa Maya, Cozumel. That's going to be great. So that's going to be a group cruise. We're going to be there. It's going to be the usual deal. Shirts, fun, party, have a great time. And so if you want to be involved in that, holler. And then, of course, this one, it's going to be the craziest of crazy group cruises. I mean, the one with La Lido Loca, there's so many people, it's going to be epic. This other one, guys, that I'm about to tell you about is going to be just non-stop insanity. Like, picture Mardi Gras in New Orleans meets, I don't know, like homecoming weekend at the craziest college out there. Meets Oktoberfest in Germany. I mean, put these things all together. And that's going to be the October 2021 group cruise with the ship show on the Norwegian Breakaway going to Bermuda. It's going to be sick. And we're going to be in Bermuda overnight, like for 2 overnights. 3 days we're going to be there. We're going to party around the clock in Bermuda. It's going to be insane. Insane, I'm going to tell you what.
I'm glad there's 3 sea days, though, because
we're going to need 3 sea days.
We're going to need to rest.
3 sea days. Is that Blaine 2007? Is he out there? What is going on, Blaine? Our man, our buddy, our big winner, our 20K subscriber winner. You know what's funny? I was looking through some videos. Literally a year ago, like almost a year ago, like within a week, we put out our 5K video giveaway. John Clayco from the ship show was the winner of that, which is photo of Stella in the water.
Oh yeah, that was. Yeah,
he was the big winner. That's when he was on a run of winning every contest in the cruising community. That run, the cooler walked by him because he has been shut down lately. But that was a year ago. We just did our 20K.
Like it was longer than that.
Oh my God, right? And now we're about 600 away from hitting 30K, guys, and we are super excited about it. And we can't thank you all enough for all this love and support. It means a ton to us. So thank you very much for that.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else? Spiker's Crazy Adventure said, it's going to be insane. The ship show, whoop whoop. Yes, those kids are out of control. And they bring the best out of me. I'm not going to lie. Leon Gobardi said, I'm on the breeze. Can't wait for the 2020 group cruise to the Traveling Gilberts. Dave and Brandy Excursions said, we're on that one also. Hashtag Mardi Gras. Oh, yes, that's going to be awesome. Let's see. Monica Smith said, Sharon, please check out the really tiny carnival shops on the Panorama. Not even the size of the cabin. Or was it just me? Not the same from other carnival shops. No, you're right.
How small that? Yeah.
Yes, they're a lot smaller as they try to wedge in name brand stuff and stuff like that.
That's the same. The Horizon's the same way.
Yes.
They have the little kind of small shops. So the shops that sell like the logo things, the ship logo, they're just a couple kind of small shops, and everything's like Victoria's Secrets or whatever. Certain jewelry stores and things like that. Yeah. Which I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of that. I can buy that stuff at home. If I'm going to shop on a cruise ship, I'm usually shopping for some kind of logo gear or something cruise related. I have bought jewelry on a cruise ship before, but it's not something I normally buy. Yeah, just some little keepsake type stuff. Yeah. Well, all kinds of thumbs up. That one time we bought, it was several years ago, I got a nice ring once on there. Who bought you the ring? I think you did. Damn straight I did. You're damn straight. Chris Barnett said, thumbs up. Chris is going to be on that cruise. Spikers, Crazy Cat Traveler. Ooh, Crazy Cat. Life Adventure Show said next October. Leanne said, our first cruise with no kids. Look out. That's going to be crazy. Anne-Marie VR said, on the October cruise. Deborah Blankenship, Sarah Armendariz. A lot of people are putting their hands up that they're going to be on that cruise. It is going to be a great, great time. DJ Cruiser says, if the stars align, I will be on the group cruise. Come on, DJ Cruiser. You guys, so it is down right now to just guaranteed cabins. That's official. Sharon was just on the phone with those guys over the weekend,
and that's what it's down to. So the last two people that we mentioned, Papa Mozo and Leanne, they scored guarantees. And but if you still want to be part of it, let Sharon know as soon as you can, and we can squeeze you on in there, hopefully, and get you in the mix. What else do we have going on here? Which cruise to choose if we're taking our 4 and 5-year-olds?
Cruise line or ship? I would say 4 and 5-year-olds. I would go with Carnival on 4 and 5-year-olds. I think.
Yes. I agree.
Yeah. Some of the Royal Caribbean newer ships look like they have a cool area for the smaller kids. And I will say the Norwegian Encore. I haven't been on the other Norwegian ships, but the Encore had a really nice setup for the small kids. But I'm still going to go with Carnival for those younger kids.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Slinky Angle King is here, representing LLL Moderator. Yeah, Slinky is a moderator over there on the LLL channel. She may be a plant here. I believe Tony has probably put her in here. Let me tell you guys something. Since he's probably not, he won't see this. He's very busy. They don't watch our live show. But he's nervous. He's scared about the big air hockey match. I'm pretty sure he's going to try to call it off. He's going to fake an injury, maybe a groin, maybe a hamstring, maybe an ACL or an MCL. But watch for that, guys. Watch for all of a sudden an announcement to come out of La Liga
watch it.
Loca.
Next thing you know, something will happen to you.
You think I'll jinx? You think I'll jinx myself? That's all I'm saying. Slinky, don't tell him I said that. Keep it on the down low. I'll get you good seats for the match. Let's see. What else we have going on? Hold on, Sharon, let's get back to our agenda here. What have we talked about? So we teased a little bit talking about some of the things we're going to do on this upcoming Panorama cruise. We're still finishing up our encore vlogs. We have like 2 or 3 days left to put out. What do we have there? Including Tortola, Sharon on the go-karts, Los Lobos dinner, Ocean Blue dinner, our day in Great Stirrup Cay. I mean, there's a lot of stuff still to cover, but we're going to try to get through as much as we can before we get on the Panorama. And of course, that's going to leave out of Long Beach. We've been on the ship before for the inaugural sailing, the first 3-day sailing ever. And now we're going to go back on and really just do a 7-day to Mexico and just kind of chill out and veg and enjoy it. Enjoy the people on there and the experience.
But we have some kind of cool excursions planned, so that's going to be
talk about what we got going on.
Okay, so we finally just finalized our excursions.
Liz Breen, what's up?
In Puerto Vallarta, we are going to be riding razors, so that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes.
I love doing stuff like that, so
yes.
It's going to be so much fun. In Mazatlan, we are going to get off and go to a resort for the day and just kind of hang out at the pool in the beach area, probably the pool. But we're going to relax there. And in Cabo, we have someone taking us out on a private boat. And Jamie's excited because he's going fishing.
We're going
fishing.
Yeah, they're not taking us out. It's a fishing charter. We booked a fishing charter, but it's a private one. It's not like with 40 other people or a bunch of other people. So
and
there's
I'm
just been
going
the
to
3 of
actually
us.
go with them. I just said I would go.
Yes.
So I hope I don't get seasick.
That is right.
The only time that's one reason I won't go on small boats out far, like deep sea fishing or anything. Yeah. Because I did that once in Cancun and I got extremely
seasick. It was a long
seasick.
time ago. Let it go.
I know, but it was a small boat. We went kind of way out. I got extremely sick. Like we ended up having to cut after that.
Yes.
We paid to have a private boat there.
I paid $600 for this fishing experience.
And we went out.
This is before Matthew. This is pre-Matthew.
And we had to come back.
Yeah. 2 hours into it, we're coming back in again. And the captain's like, I go, yeah, we're going to have to go back. My wife isn't feeling good because Sharon was really sick. And the guy looks at me and goes, you know there's no refund, right? And I looked at Sharon. And the pain and agony she was in, I looked at him. God.
It was horrible.
I looked back at Sharon. She looked at me with a sad face, and I said, fine, just go back to dry land for my wife.
But the lucky thing, right before we turned around, you caught a huge fish. So I did.
That's a nice fish. I'll have to bring a picture.
But anyways, ever since then, I mean, I love cruise ships. I don't normally get seasick on cruise ships, and I can go on other boats like tender boats and other small boats out, and I don't get sick. But for some reason, after that, I'm afraid to go out on a little boat like fishing again.
Yes.
So.
Well, don't worry about it.
So I hope I don't get seasick.
I believe we'll be on a 27-foot fishing boat, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken.
That doesn't sound big enough.
S&K Cruising on vacay mode. Where's a great place to get custom lanyards made? Well, if you're just looking for like just your own lanyard, you just want to get something customized, where's a good place? Vista Prince?
No, they don't make lanyards.
Never mind. Don't listen to me. Sharon, tell the Coopers where you can get your lanyards.
Hang on, let me look up.
All right, you look that up. Carolyn B, thank you so much. Carolyn says, I love both you and La Little Loco. I'll have to catch your next group cruise with them. I hope there will be one. Listen, they're big. They love the group cruises. They're doing a bunch of them. We teamed up together on one, and we're super excited about that. It's going to be monstrous. There are well over 200 cabins booked for this cruise. It's going to be crazy, and we hope to be able to do it with them again sometime. Michael Irvin said, I'm sailing on the Encore to Bermuda this May. That will be fantastic. Slinky said, I can be bribed. Slinky, I will tell you what. You don't even know. We were this close to getting Roy and Amanda over to Team SAS.
Oh, I don't think so.
This close. They're stalwart. They've been with them since the beginning. They were this close to coming over to Team SAS. Watch the Horizon vlogs from last January 2019. Just watch them, and you'll see what I mean. It was so close, but they just, they bent, but they just wouldn't break.
All right, there's like customlanyards.com. There's also imprint.com. The imprint has multiple names, so but it's one company. But I have actually got lanyards from them before, and they were okay.
There you go. I want to say hello to Liz Breen. She joined earlier. I said hi, but I want to give her a proper greeting to the mother hen from over there. Liz and Wanda are both here, the ship show crew. Guys, are we missing York? Where's York? Is York out there? If everyone's here from the ship show and York's not, I'm going to be very upset. Yeah, that's it. He's probably cleaning his new boat. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yes, Slinky, double agent. I like it. Yes, Brenda, we are going on the Panorama again. You know what? It's close. It's so close. We're going to go to Mexico and have a great time. We haven't been there since like 2018 with our friends Kimberly and Anthony and their son Jake.
Yeah.
Was the last time that we were there on the Carnival Splendor. Yeah. So we're very juiced up to go and check out Mexico again and do some all new different things that we haven't done before out there.
There was more ships that went out of California, and there were more different ports.
Yes.
We would cruise a lot more.
Solomon Escobar, yes, I can recommend a port or a resort. Check out, one place we had a great experience was the Crystal, Krystal, in Puerto Vallarta. It's about a 12-minute walk from the ship, very easy to do, or you can take a taxi. And
we just walked there.
Yeah, they charged us a couple bucks to get into the property. I don't know what it is now.
It was only like $5.
Yes, and then we just went and paid as we went. They may have an all-inclusive. They may have just a pay-as-you-go plan. So check that out. There's a lot of nice little hotels there that you can just chill out for the day. So they're all pretty close to the port.
And is that just? Port.
Yep. Don Lee says, so which shore excursion app should we use?
For what? Just a generalized app?
What shore excursion place? Like, if they want to book a shore excursion.
Probably the ones I book with the most is shoreexcursioneer.com.
Mm-hmm.
That's there is another one called Shore Excursion Groups. I think Shore Excursions Groups, which a lot of people use. I haven't used it personally, but I know a lot of people do, and they say good things about it.
Don't blink.
Shore Trips is also good, but sometimes they're a little pricier sometimes, but they have some tours sometimes on there that are a little different that you might not see on some of the other sites too. So
yeah, they're still going to be cheaper than the cruise line. Recommendations for excursions: Grand Cayman, Aruba, Curacao. Curacao we haven't been to yet, so nothing off the top of our head. Aruba, take a look through our videos. We have one where Sharon talks about a couple of things that you need to do when you're in Aruba.
Yeah, it's just things to do in Aruba. Video.
And your Stingray trip in Grand Cayman sounds great.
Yeah, that's great
our friend, I think that John and Kelly from the ship show did that, and I think they had an amazing time doing it.
Yeah, that's very popular.
John, correct me if I'm wrong, but I recall that happening. Jen Heffel, a good length of cruise for a new cruiser. Jen, try to go at least 6 days if you're a brand new cruiser. Go 6 days.
Yeah, the shorter ones you barely get settled in and then it's over, so you don't really get a full. I mean, 7 days is great, but at least 5 or 6 days 6 probably for our new cruisers.
There you
so
go.
You can kind of get the experience.
John Chudnowski, lovely to see you here. If I'm saying your name right, I hope not. Leslie Paso Sena, it is 8 o'clock here right now, as a matter of fact. Lovely to have you. Thank you for joining us. Trevor McGockler, good to see you, buddy. How are you? Cheers. Cheers to you, Trevor. Cheers. It says, wow, 319 tonight. I know, right? You guys are amazing. 322, wow. You are freaking awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
Nancy says, enter the trolls. Nancy, for you and Leanne, those trolls are nothing. They come in here thinking they're going to disrupt things. They have nothing for us. There's nothing they can do in this show. This is Sharonatsea Travel. We've seen it all. We've heard it all. The trolls in their comments, no one cares. You think you're funny making a comment. Ooh, what are you talking about? Boobs and butts? Ooh, we've never heard that before.
Oh my God.
Go about your business, trolls.
Oh
see what
God.
you can see if you can shock anybody in here.
Oh
This
God.
group is not shockable. We've seen it all. We've done it all. So go find another place where you can offend somebody. We're not offended here. We have thick skin. Right? Sorry, I had to go on a rant there. These freaking trolls. They think they're going to come in here and disrupt this show? Ah, I'm the only one that disrupts this show. Get it straight.
Oh
Sorry,
goodness.
guys. Let me... Whew. A little warm. I think this hat's making me a little crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, where were we? I know, only 159 thumbs up. Come on, guys, get with the program. Let's get some thumbs up out there. If you're on your phone, just close out the chat, hit the thumbs up, come back up, and there you go. See, we got 4 thumbs down. A thumbs up, a thumbs. Those are the. We said that before. Those are the people in Australia. Thumbs down is a thumbs up in Australia. Let's see. What else do we have going on here? Sorry, I had to go on a tirade. Jason Orr said, I miss the boobs and the butts. They like the boobs and the butts. Yes, Brian, that is a dirty martini, my friend. Let me give you a better look. Look at that. I mean, there's stuff floating in that thing, dude. Hold on, let me make sure you're getting a good look. Let me see what you're seeing.
Oh my goodness.
Let me see what you're seeing there. Ooh. I'm getting fired up. Okay. Yes. You see the blue cheese and the olive. You see the floaties in there.
Floaties.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot going on in there.
Gosh.
There's a lot of microorganisms in that bad boy. Okay. We can't be offended. We do the offending. That's right, Timothy Walters. That is right. That is dirty. Let's see. What's under the Down Under Cruisers? Love to see you guys. I did get myself all hot and bothered. Yummy martini. Unbutton one more button, said the ship show. Is that what you want? You want some more of this? Too sexy. Stop it. Nobody needs to see that. If you want to see gray hair, I'll take my hat off. Jamie's getting me a little excited showing some chest tonight. Thank you, Blaine. You're such a sweetheart. NO Life, we love your vlogs. Thanks, guys. We appreciate it. Very nice. Have you ever wondered how they get the blue cheese and the olives? Chris, yeah, they stuff it. I saw a video, actually, where they were stuffing their own blue cheese. Let me tell you guys something.
Well, there's
Hey. You don't just grab a man's olives, okay? You don't just grab a man's olive. It's the dirty juice in the martini. You are so right. Sharon's like, nah, I've seen that before. Chest matches the hat. That is right, Down Under. Okay, we got a little crazy there. Let's try to reel it in again, guys. I wanted to address one thing. I want to come clean with you guys. There's been some, I don't know, some...
What are you going to say?
Well,
what do you have on your mind?
There's been a little talk about some of the videos, and some people have been saying like, oh, Jamie, you got a drone. And I've been saying, no, I didn't have a drone. You can't have a drone on the cruise. How can I have a drone? It's against the rules to have one on the cruise. But guys, I mean, you're 313 of our best friends out there, and I guess it's time to admit that I got a drone. And I wanted to have a drone. I love the video using the drone. I think it gives a great overview of the area and shows the beauty of some of these places that we are so lucky to get to go to. I have some friends out there in the community that do some great, cool drone stuff. I was on a cruise with some folks, and 2 guys went off to go do some drone shots, and each had one, and I didn't. And I felt so alone. I was just left behind, and I don't want to ever feel that way again. So yeah, I went out and got a drone, and I brought it on the cruise, and You're not supposed to, but I did, and it worked out okay, and I didn't get in any trouble. So that's what happened.
Didn't get taken away once.
Yeah, I never fly it on the cruise, not on the cruise. But you got to watch out. You have to follow the rules. You have to know where you're going to be. You have to plan for it. You have to have, there's apps that will tell you if you can fly in certain areas and stuff like that. So just follow the rules and everything will be okay. Yeah, Karen Griswold said, hashtag what drone? Hashtag I don't have a drone. Where is Deacon Doodles for an exorcism on me? That's what Crazy Cat said. Unless you jump in the pool and knock it out. Thank you, Trevor.
Charles Hahn says, time machine? Do you have a time machine today?
I don't know. What's a time machine? I've never heard of that. Is that something new? Release the drone. We love it. Yes, great drone shots. Thank you. It is confession time. I just want to come clean. Slinky said, what time did you get? I got a DJI Mavic Mini. Here's the thing about this Mini. First off, I'm loving it. Okay, it's smaller, it's lightweight. Windy days are going to slow me down a little bit, but the quality of it seems to be great. It doesn't shoot 4K, but it shoots 2K. But I just use it for 1080p, 60 frames per second, and I'm very happy with that. No issues. And the great thing about it is it weighs 249 grams, which means that it is small enough that it does not legally, it does not have to be registered with the FAA. So it is considered small enough that it's less of a danger to others, and I can just take it out and use it without having to go through all the different registration and stuff like that, which is probably one way we're able to get it into places where maybe it shouldn't be because of its size. It's not too much bigger than a cell phone.
It didn't get noticed either.
Yes.
Going through security.
Yeah. So there you have it. B. Satan said, yes, ask Griff about drones. Yes, Griff does some great drone work for sure.
Thank
you, Nancy.
I think eventually he may upgrade and give that to Matthew. Matthew's really getting into the drone too. He really likes that. So
yes. Trevor said, bring out the GIMP. That's a whole different show, guy. That's a whole different show, man. Sharonatsea said, you guys have plenty of bodyguards in the room. We got these trolls. Yeah, no, they're barking at the wrong tree, aren't they? What are these guys thinking? Thank you, Michael Deanna Shaw, about my hat. People are digging the hat. Ship show. He was talking to Pocket Profit. I thought he was talking to us. D&G. Is D&G Explorers in the house? D&G, if you are, guys, what's going on, guys? Glad to have you here. We love those guys over at D&G Explorers. Let me jump forward. Okay, so I had that confession. I wanted to say that I did this. We did this. We did this. We talked about those.
Where is Matthew? Matthew is playing games on his computer.
Yes, he is. He's chilling out. Dilly, D&G Explorers. Cheers, guys. Derek and Gregory. Love to see you guys. Yes, that's what Nancy said. Small drones are considered toys, but that DJI one sure is tempting. Yeah, I'm extremely happy with it, and it's done everything I needed to do so far. So that's it. Crazy Cat says, just watch your video on hotels in Fort Lauderdale. So helpful. Any updates?
For Fort Lauderdale?
Yeah.
I mean, other hotels?
Nothing yet?
Probably not any updates from the video. I mean, our favorite in Fort Lauderdale is Embassy Suites right there, because of the location. There's so much right there around it.
There you go. What's up, Pocket Profit? Say that 10 times fast. Pocket Profit, Pocket Profit, Pocket Profit, Pocket Profit. Glad to have you here. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it very much. Oh, we're down to 298. I think my rant might have thrown a couple people off. I think we just had about 25 people bail out. Although it is over an hour now, and usually after an hour, people have to shut it down. Blaine says, gotta love the Embassy, good location. That is going to be a great location. You guys know, anyone that's on the October Group Cruise, you know who's supplying the pizza for the pre-cruise party, right? The drinks are on Embassy Suites, but you know who's getting the pizza? Sharonatsea. There you have it. There you have it.
Amy says, might be to blame for Sharon booking the cruise this morning. I saw your text when I got up. I get up really. So I don't really work at night much, like hardly ever anymore. When I do work, it's usually during the day.
Yes.
But I saw that when I got up this morning. I get up early. I'm up usually about 5, a little after 5 every morning because
early. That's not early.
Well, 5's not early.
Not to me, it's not early. I get up at 3:30.
What do you think, guys? Isn't 5 a little early?
I'm at work. I'm already working, and you're just going like, Oh, is that my alarm going off for the third time? I think I'll get it now.
Anyway, so I always have to make sure Matthew's awake because he will oversleep. So
yes,
I have to get up and wake him up. Anyway, so I saw that and wanted to get that before the price change because that was crazy. Today, Royal Caribbean, their prices were fluctuating like crazy, like over a 3-hour time period. The price, it like kind of went up and down like 3 times. Like it was just really weird. Like it was the same promotion, but they just changed their prices randomly throughout the day sometimes.
That's how they make up. They charge a little less, crazy. A little more at different times, and everything.
Yeah, that's
out.
one thing that Royal does. That the other cruise lines, when they have a promotion, their prices usually stay the same until the promotion changes. But Royal, they're just kind of all over the place.
David Smith said, Favor wants an RV. How about Sharon? You mean Favor, like Life with Favor? Do you want an RV? I would kill for it. I would just love to sell everything and live in an RV. And travel.
No, thank you.
No? Okay, there's your answer, David.
Now, give me a cruise ship. I'll think about it, yeah.
What if the RV was shaped like a cruise ship? Would you get in it then?
No.
What if it had a cabin steward?
No. I would take an RV to go camping. You know,
that's it?
Once in a while go camping. Okay. But that's it.
Duly noted.
I'm not going to live it. I don't want to live in an RV.
Don Lee said, what's the date for 2021 Discovery, Princess?
December 9th.
8th or 9th?
9th.
9th. Okay, December 9th. Pre-Christmas fun. Thank you, Sean, for loving the Encore vlogs. We appreciate you saying that. When is the October group cruise? Teresa, October 24, 2020. There's also one October 24, 2021. So either October group cruise. Although 2021, still rooms available. 2020, only guaranteed cabins left now, and those are going pretty quick.
Papa Mozo, thank you. He says, I hereby pardon thee for thy drone offense.
Thank you, Papa Mozo. You're being incredibly generous tonight. We really appreciate it. Thank you, dude.
That is so nice.
Brenda said, what's the best place to stay in Long Beach? I haven't decided yet. There's a lot of places. You got a recommendation?
Well, one of the most popular, and I think it is a really cool place to stay, is Hotel Maya, but it is a little pricier than the others. Although besides
it's far away, though.
Besides the Queen Mary, it's the closest hotel to the cruise port. The next closest one is the one we usually stay at if we stay there, and it's Residence Inn. It's not quite as pricey, but it's still nice, and we like the location a lot. I would say those are probably the closest ones. There's some others that are not as close. Let me know if you want recommendations for those.
Spiker's Crazy Adventure said, love you guys. See you in October. Excellent. Thank you very much, guys.
I can't wait to meet you guys.
Chris Barnett said, we're booked at the Embassy. Slinky said Embassy was booked, and we're in the hotel down the block. So, Slinky, are you saying you tried to book the Embassy in Fort Lauderdale, and it was booked, so it is full at this point? That is wild. But I think there's another group of cruisers that are going to be staying there, too.
I heard some people booked it this weekend, though. Yeah. So, I don't know.
Well, keep trying. You never know what could happen. You never know. Well, let me get. Yes, Trevor said, sorry, Sharon, that's not early. Nancy said 5 is early for me.
Yeah.
Yes. You know what, Patty, thank you for saying that. You were so right about that. I really appreciate you bringing that up. We saw that post earlier. Sean from Sean and Steph is not feeling well. They brought him in the hospital. We don't really know much detail of what's going on, but we sure hope he's doing well. And if you guys want to go over there to Sean and Steph's channel and just share some thoughts in their community, say a nice word that you're thinking of Sean, that's very nice. And Patty, thank you. Great to see you, and thank you for bringing that up. I appreciate you saying that, because I saw that earlier, and I'm sorry that I didn't think of bringing it up sooner. So we hope everything's going good for those kids over there. We booked Embassy also, said Dave and Brandy. It's going to be insane. David Van Aaron starts at 5 himself. 5 is early, said Sarah. Wanda's up at 4.
I think 7 is the perfect time to get up, because it's still early where you don't lose all of your day, but you can kind of feel like you sleep in a little. That way you can stay up a little later. I don't know. I like 7. 7's a good time.
There you go. Shaylin Owens, I'll tell you what, there are a lot of hotels in the San Juan area. The Caribe Hilton just recently, in the last 6 months, reopened after the hurricanes from 2 years ago. I heard they have renovated and they're looking good. That might be an option for you. But you're going to find all different prices. You can find someplace quaint in the immediate San Juan area there, Old Town San Juan maybe, or right in that vicinity. Or you could go a little bit out of town and stay at another hotel. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of options there.
I have a video, I think, with some recommendations on San Juan hotels. One that's fairly close to the port and is a good option is the Sheraton there.
There you Yeah, Derek Sleva said, 3 a.m. worker here. Sharon has it easy. I hear you, buddy. How big of a deal is it to reserve shows on the Harmony?
But I don't go to bed till late usually, so.
Pocket Profit, you definitely want to reserve the shows that you want to go to. It will get you in much sooner. When we were on Symphony of the Seas, every time there was a show, we walked up, flashed our card, and we had a reservation. We went in, and on the other side was a line of 20, 30, 50 people waiting for the reservations to go through. And then with about 10 minutes left, they would just let people in.
And then some of them would get in and some wouldn't. So.
Blaine says, objection, Papa Moza has no pardon power. Oh, he does, Blaine. He does. Ruth Todd said 5 a.m. is when I go to bed. Jason Orr said, I like to pee at 5 o'clock, like clockwork. Excellent, man. That's a sign of a good prostate.
Oh, my God.
My friends think I'm getting crazy for getting up at 4:45. We need to book the embassy, said Liz Breen. Liz, you do need to book that embassy. You just need to be there, Liz, for the party. Somebody's got to keep things in check. Because I think Team Sharon at Sea is going to be out of control. I mean...
Well, maybe half of
Leanne and Brian are going to be there now.
Half of Team Sharon.
What? You're going to be out of control. I'm going to be way out of control.
I don't know. I don't think I'll be out of control.
Nancy will be there, but she will be her alter ego, Rita, as in Margarita, I'm sure. Anthony, you never know. He could get a little crazy as well. So Matthew will be the one keeping us in check. Nancy says, we have a fifth wheel, but I'd rather cruise. Right? Totally. Life Adventure Show wants a houseboat. We have a 40-foot RV. Lots of work just to camp a few days, said Blaine.
Yeah.
But at least you don't have to put a tent up. Look at the bright side. Does Matthew go to regular school or does he homeschool? Matthew goes to traditional school.
Regular public school.
Susan White, yep. No homeschooling. I am not that smart, and Sharon's too busy. Yeah, Flamingo Pam's going to sell their house in Michigan and get a huge fifth wheel. Boom, there you go. RVing, see, a lot of people are liking that. We want to retire in a couple of years and travel the country in a fifth wheel, said Richard Van Den Aaron. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
If we're on Carnival, aren't we allowed to bring drones on board and have them in the room as long as we don't use them while you're on the ship? Jason, yes. Carnival and Royal, you can bring them on board. Now, I've heard some stories of people having their drone taken and then given back to them when they get off in port. I don't know. I mean, it's different shows for different folks, so we'll see. I fully expect to be able to carry mine onto Carnival Panorama without any issue. So we'll see how that goes for us, and I'll keep you posted, guys. I'll keep you posted. And listen, I mean, I made the jokes about having the drone. You know, what do you want me to tell you? Okay, NCL has a rule not to have them. Mine was so small it went undetected. That's all. Just the way that I had it in the bag and stuff like that. It was small enough and it folds up that it's undetected. If you have a drone that's big and the I don't know what you want to call them, you know, the wings, for lack of a better term, or whatever you want to say, don't fold up and stuff like that, then, you know, it's probably going to be seen. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
Zach, are you going on another cruise ship? Is that what? Oh, you just went on.
Where?
Up, right. Going on another cruise ship.
Yeah, Zach, we're going on the Panorama in 11 or 12 days. We'll be on the Carnival Panorama again for a week-long journey to Mexico. Anthony, we have not been on Disney yet. Disney has two things that we're not fans of. No casino, because I enjoy the casino. And I enjoy Disney.
I like Disney.
But I'm not like Disney. You know what I mean?
I like to enjoy Disney and go at Disney World or Disneyland and you know, go to the theme parks. I don't know that I want to have the Disney on my cruise. I know that's just me. But I'm sure it's a lot of fun. I know a lot of kids probably just love it to death. We're lucky Matthew has never really wanted to go on Disney. He hasn't really shown any interest, so we kind of lucked out with that because I know it's pretty pricey. So
there you go. Zach, I think we answered, Zach's question, we answered that as well. Matthew goes to traditional school. We just walk the line between how many days he can miss. We communicate with the school if he's going to miss days. We make sure he makes up his work and his classwork.
That's why our cruising's been a little harder over the next few years with couple of years with him in high school. The first part of this year, he went over his allotted days he was allowed off, and they made an exception I mean, he gets good grades, but it was just the amount of days he missed. But they made an exception because he is a good student.
That's cool.
But that's not going to happen again. So we are limited. So we really have to time our cruises right and how many days he can miss from now on.
John Chanowski said, I agree on your evaluation of the Haven. I had the prime rib, best I ever had. Yeah, I was surprised. There were a few options, and I went prime rib, and it was the greatest decision I've ever made.
I think that was probably even between the Cagney's and Ocean Blue and the Haven, all three of them I had filet mignon. And I think that was probably my best filet mignon out of the three. Oh, yes.
Totally. Easily.
And then probably Ocean Blue was next. It was kind of funny, but Cagney's, the steakhouse, was probably the least out of the three.
I will tell you a funny story. I think the most popular specialty restaurant on Norwegian is Cagney's. Everybody talks about Cagney's.
Well, you know what, though? That's kind of the same with, I think, every cruise line. The steakhouse is just the most popular.
Yeah, but Cagney's is particular.
It's been one of the first specialty restaurants on cruise ships since they started specialty restaurants. I mean, a steakhouse on cruise lines was one of the first things that they brought on board.
Well, I can tell you that I had 6 dinners. We ate one. Well, I'll tell you what. I had 7 dinners that week. Every night of the week I had dinner. One night it was in Puerto Rico. The other nights were on the ship at a different place, including one night in the main dining room. And out of all the meals, Cagney's was number 7 out of 7, if I'm ranking them 1 to 7.
Yeah, because we ate at a different specialty restaurant every night. Then we had the Haven one night, and then the main dining room one night.
We hope to, Shaylin, try an MSC cruise. That is for sure.
Yeah, that's in the plan here coming up.
Joe Cicato, what is going on, buddy? What is going on? Yes, D&G love the teppanyaki and Ocean Blue. Man, Ocean Blue is going to be on our next vlog. Oh, speaking of our next vlog, you should sit tight because on the next vlog, you might see something like this. Just a photo. That's all it is. Just a photo. But you might see some stuff like that. I'm looking a little disheveled. Okay, I gotta get this hat off. I'm extremely warm. I got a haircut today too. It's kind of a tight cut. It's a very tight cut.
So you're gonna be gone.
Dude, Papa Mozo, you're out of control tonight.
Maddie's
Pizza Fun and Jamie's Olive Fun. Thank you so much.
You are too nice.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
You are out of control.
Thank you,
but it's in a good way. Thank you, dude. We appreciate it. Yeah. I enjoyed the Brazilian restaurant on NCL. Did you like that? Said Bob. Bob, which restaurant are you talking about? The Brazilian restaurant?
I'm trying to think of what it's called. We didn't go to that one. We didn't go on that one.
Thank you, Nancy. Nancy says I look hot. Susan White, good night. Thanks for joining us. I'm not stripping, Wanda. I charge extra for that. Yes, Trevor said you changed it up with a haircut. Yeah, I just need to take it down a notch. I actually have a big week. I will be going on Wednesday morning, I'll be going to Palm Springs for 2 fun-filled days for a yearly work thing. So, so that's the deal there. Oh, hold on. Let me just make sure my thing's working here. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Guys, thank you. There's still 280 people rocking out with us here an hour and a half into the show. You guys are freaking awesome. You are awesome. Jamie got shots. I've been gunning for...
Maderno. That Maderno.
What?
Maderno.
No Maderno on Encore.
Yeah, that's what Robbie said. Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking of that name. I couldn't think.
Is that the Brazilian restaurant you're talking about, Bob?
Yeah, that's right. That's not on there.
Thank you, Robbie. That guy's awesome. The ship show said, Jamie got shots I've been gunning for 2 years in one cruise. Come on, man. I just, I don't know any better, so I just throw the thing up in the air and keep my fingers crossed.
We got plans to get, what are you going to do? We get to the port of Long Beach.
Whoa. Easy on the plans.
We're going to try to get over
No. Stop.
Okay.
You always say too much. You always say too much.
Jamie's got a plan.
Don't worry about it. There's plans. All they are plans. It's nothing. It's just
we'll see if
plans. Nancy said, "Are you copying John work trip?" I am. I am mimicking. I want to mimic John. I'm wearing a hat. I have a work trip coming up.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I am throwing a drone in the air. He is my idol, and I want to be just like him.
Okay, so Jamie's work trip coming up. they have to do something. They do this thing every year where they have to dress up like something for. I'm not even sure why, but they do something.
They do a costume theme for the dinner.
So what is it this time? Alien retired people or something?
Shh! What if someone's watching? It's a secret.
Oh well, isn't Alien? Alien, and then since it's in Palm Springs, it's like kind of older retired people or something. But they're supposed to be aliens.
All right, you know what? If you're going to tell a story, let me tell it.
Well, I'm trying to grasp it like I really have no clue what your costume is. But all I know is he's got that Scottish.
It's just hysterical.
I am hysterical over this outfit. So.
Thank you. I'm glad you're laughing at me and not with me.
It's like this.
In front of everyone.
It's a jumpsuit.
270 people.
It's a jumpsuit. Like this tight jumpsuit you put on, it zips up the front like baby pajamas, and it's like bright gold, shiny gold. Anyways, so he's
it is.
So he's gonna wear that, and then he's gonna wear like these old men shorts and this shirt like saying retired or something over it, and then he has this mask like an alien mask that he's putting on with it, and I have a picture of it.
Good night, Sean Moore.
He'll kill me if I show you though.
Yeah. You don't have a picture of it.
I have one on my phone.
How'd you get it? You took it? Because I asked you not to. I'll handle this later.
You did?
Yeah.
Well.
I asked you not to. I told you not to.
I hope I don't slip and put it on Instagram.
Well, if you did slip and put it on Instagram, then you could slip and put it on the divorce papers as well.
Oh my gosh. But anyways, it is the funniest costume. I told him he should wear it for Halloween on the group cruise. I think it would be great.
I won't be doing
costume.
that. Palm Springs sounds awesome, said Pia. It will be. It'll be very nice. For 2 days we'll be there and having fun.
I love Palm Springs.
When doing MSC, get in the yacht club. That's what Alfred Inglesby said. We'll keep that in mind. We'll keep that in mind. For now, we're trying to get into the Haven on NCL. That is hard too. Good night, Todd Warner. Thank you very much for coming out. We appreciate it. Is it possible for you to touch on some of the perks for Princess? How in tune with you? Do you do a lot of business? Do you book a lot of Princess cruises or a couple of them here and there? Is that a popular cruise for our peeps?
No, I book Princess. I have several booked, but it's not the top. Out of all the cruise lines, I would say I book the most Carnival and Royal, with Norwegian behind that.
There you go. Nancy said, "Hit her leg, Jamie. Hit her leg."
What am I doing?
Well, before when you were giving me grief. Jason, our favorite Carnival cruise ship. Horizon, Breeze, Panorama, somewhere right in there. I don't think you can go wrong. And there's a lot of other great ships too in Carnival, depending on what you're wanting to do.
Our favorite Carnival ship?
Yeah. So, but I mean, if I had to throw one, I'd say it's probably Horizon, Breeze, Panorama is my best way to go. Let's see. LOL, he'll be a hit there. Lots of guys dressed up there. That's what Jay Blue said. It's not that kind of dress up.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy Cat says, you wouldn't divorce Sharon. You know how much a single supplement is. Good point.
That's true.
Carnival Liberty sailed out of Miami, chartered by a bunch of nudists. They were docked in Key West yesterday, so they're on a nude cruise right now.
Oh my gosh.
Brenda, that would be a good time.
Oh yeah, and there's one
of our guys from the cruise crew is on there.
There's the Carnival, not the Liberty. I think. Yes. I want to say it's the Legend. There's another one of those nude cruises coming.
Yeah, they got the whole ship, Brenda, so they'll allow it because they secure the entire ship. Yeah. There's not like a family of 4 that are going to come walking out of an elevator and a bunch of nude people there or anything like that. It's protected. So yes, the ship show said so. Is everyone staying at Embassy October, the one on 17th? That is correct.
Not everyone, but everyone that wants to stay there.
Yes.
A lot of people.
A good chunk of people are staying there. I think Sharon made a good point. For the folks that are driving in, like Nancy and some other people, they don't have a park and stay option, so it's kind of a bummer deal. But for anyone flying in,
it's a great deal if you're flying. If you're driving, not so much, because then you have to find a place to park, or park at the cruise port. So.
There you go. Amy Rogers said 50,000 people will be in Nassau when we pull in. You think it'll be nuts? It will be, guys. If you say you can get off the ship and do some things in Nassau. You can walk around town. You could go to a couple of the beach areas or whatever. Well, Sharon, I don't know if you're reading it when I'm moving the chat.
Why are you moving it?
Well, because I move the chat all the time. That's what I do. I'm a chat mover. I'm a chat shaker. I'm a mover and a shaker of chats.
Amanda says, hi guys, do you think they're going to be screening people before getting on the Panorama? I heard that they were
so.
going to be doing that, so they might be. We can't wait to see you on the Panorama, Amanda.
Oh my gosh. Papa Mozo said, "Does Carnival allow speedos on Fat Men?" Sure they do. Right, you know, it's your cruise, man.
Actually,
You got.
They do.
One of my favorite quotes is,
I think
"It's your cruise. You got to rock it how you want it."
Every cruise I think we've been on, we've seen probably at least one guy.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. Group cruise I'm wanting Carnival Mardi Gras May 29. Wife's liking it, and Norwegian Breakaway October 24. And here we go. Joe Cicato, that sounds good, man.
Yeah.
Double dip it, make it happen. Did he say chaps? No, I did not say chaps. Have an interesting question. Can you take 2 smaller bottles of wine instead of a large bottle? We have 2 bottles that are 190 ml. Vicky, I'm pretty sure it's going to be 1 bottle per person. I think I can't be too big, but you know.
On Carnival, it has to be 750 milliliters bottles.
Nancy, what are we going to say there? Chat mover is better than chat.
Was that?
Wait, never mind.
Was that wine on Carnival or was it all cruise lines?
I think it's just on any cruise line, but I think it's going to be the same across the board.
I know Norwegian you can take, I believe, 750 and the 1500 as well. They just charge you a higher corkage fee, I think, for the 1500. I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We didn't take wine on there because we had the drink.
Amanda, we're not. We're going to cruise in the morning of. We originally had some plans. Originally, our friends from Lido Loco were going to be going, but then they had a kind of a cancellation, so they ended up changing their minds on going. So we're going to end up driving in that morning of, and we'll probably get there at about 9 o'clock. And we will be in the port waiting to get on that ship on the 7th of March by about 9:45-ish. Do you have any favorite excursions for the Panorama? We hope so. People's Champ, what's going on? We announced a little bit ago on our trip coming up here to Mexico, we've secured our excursions. And again, if you've heard already, sorry to bore you, but if you haven't, we are going to do the Golden Zone and a chill day at El Cid Resort in Mazatlan. We have a Razor 4-seat ATV excursion plan for Puerto Vallarta. And Sharon has given us the okay. We're going fishing. Inshore fishing, meaning it's not like too far out to sea. But we're going to do some fishing in Cabo.
But I don't know if they meant, do you have favorite excursions for the Panorama, like ones we're doing, or are they just wanting to know things to do there?
Well, yeah, but I don't have any, this will be our first thing for excursions in Mexico, so.
Well, we've been there before. If you're looking for things to do for yourself there, like if you're just looking for things, we have a video that's it's titled Mexican Riviera Things to Do, and it has things listed for all 3 ports.
Yes. Ship Show said, is anyone sailing solo on the SASLO cruise and staying there? I have a female buddy looking to share a room at the embassy the night before the cruise.
Oh,
John, if you're talking about Wanda Perlman, you can shut that down right now. Shut it down. I'm not a big drinker. Are the drink packages worth the money? Jen, they can be. If whoever has it's going to have about 6 drinks a day and maybe a couple of sodas and a couple of coffee drinks and stuff like that, then it'll be worth it. Or if you like a drink that costs a couple bucks, you can have a few glasses of wine at dinner.
You could if you maybe even only drink 4 drinks a day, 3 or 4 drinks, but you love specialty coffee and sodas and things like that, and you're going to be purchasing a lot of those, then it could still benefit you.
Yes.
But it just depends. And whoever you're traveling with, if you're traveling with someone, depends on how much they drink too. Sometimes they can make up for what you don't drink.
Sometimes if 2 people have the drink deal, one can drink enough to make it up for the other one that doesn't. Jen also said, what about internet packages? We usually get one of the highest end that they have. I'm not going to lie, there's times when we will ask them if they might give it to us so that we can share our experience live as we go. So sometimes that happens, and maybe it's a benefit of being on here with you guys on a regular basis.
But we usually always just share one, but only one device can be on at a time.
Yes.
Unless I know on Royal we had that key, so we all 3 got it with that.
Well, and that's why on the Encore, in the middle of one of our live shows, we got disconnected because our son decided to log on to the internet at the same time. Jody Jensen, good night. Hope you get better. Take care of yourself. Beth Ullinger, we are going to be doing the pizza class on this particular cruise on the Panorama. Of course, we had to do the pizza class.
Yeah, I'm not. The one we did last time, I don't think I would do again because the rabbit kind of turned me off there, and I didn't really care for the meal. But it was a good experience overall. But Matthew really wanted to do the pizza, and they didn't offer it last time, so we're gonna try the pizza this time. I don't know if I'll do it again though, like after, but we're gonna try the pizza. That'll be fun. But the only thing is on Cabo Day. They make it at the weirdest time, so it's at 11:30 on the day we get into Cabo, which we get into Cabo I think at 10:30. So we're gonna do the pizza, kind of have lunch with the pizza, make the pizza. Then we're gonna get off the ship about 1 and go do the fishing thing until we don't have to be back on the ship till about, I think we'd set sail at 7. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna do an afternoon.
God, it'd be great if we had time to get a quick drink at like the Giggling Marlin, Cabo Wabo, before we went back on the ship. We'll see if we can pull that off. Yeah, I think let's see. Brenda said the chips package on the Panorama for 2 of us would be $700. I was like, nope.
Unless I get sick.
Oh, you better not get sick. I'm going to leave you there.
Oh, my God.
Let's see. Oh, Griff and Alyssa, what is going on, Griff? Lovely to see you guys. How are you doing?
Hi, guys.
Griff said, so I'm getting kind of excited about Norwegian again after our wedding on the Epic. I was kind of bummed. But between your vlogs and the pleasant surprise we had with Carnival, 2020 may be the year of variety. I think so, man. Variety seems to be a little bit of the spice of life. You know, we're not going to lie and pretend we're not. I mean, we're Carnival fans, and we've been with Carnival a long time and had great experiences, but we're really enjoying branching out and trying some new things, and we're excited to try more new things.
Yeah. And I mean, we stick with Carnival, one reason for Matthew, too, but, and I don't know, but one thing, I feel like we've been on almost every Carnival ship now, and so we're just wanting, there was always something new to do with Carnival, too, for us, but now I feel like there's not a lot of new.
Nancy, you're on fire tonight, girl. You are on fire.
So we're looking forward to trying some
Thank you for dropping the hammer.
I'm actually looking forward the most to getting back on Norwegian, though, and we're actually looking at trying to get on the Joy, so we'll see.
That is right. Robbie said, I really like the Epic, heading on her again. Robbie, that was the one that took a little grief for some of the cabins and some stuff like that, I thought. Let me know. Good night, Deb and Terry. Glad to have you guys here. Thanks so much. Zach 2 turned. What is going up, Zach? Lovely to see you here, buddy. Zach 2 turned. Zach, I got a question for you. The gal that's in the videos with you, that's your sister? Am I right that that's your sister? Can you confirm or deny that for me, please? I just want to make sure I'm on the right page when I'm watching your stuff. Let's see. I want to do the turtle soup class in Life Adventure. I wouldn't be surprised. Just don't do the rabbit class, okay? Yeah. Just don't do the rabbit class.
Don't do the elegant affair or whatever.
Nancy, you are so busy. Nancy, do you need Leanne to get more? Leanne, are you? Nancy is dropping hammers left and right. You may have to throw a few nails out there, Leanne, if things get a little crazy. Nancy might need some backup. There seems to be a lot of stuff going on. You got to hammer him, then you got to nail him. Vicky said I had the 4-device internet on my last cruise. Shared it with my friend. We had 2 devices each. That's a nice deal.
We're actually going to have two internet packages this time. We have one for us. I believe they're giving us one, and then Matthew's going to purchase his own this time because his last cruise was his milestone cruise, but we chose not to take his milestone credits on that one. We're taking them on this one because it's a higher amount of onboard credit for him. So he has a good chunk of onboard credit this time for himself. So he wanted to get the internet package, so we're like, okay.
With his own onboard credit? Yeah. That's cool. John, I mean, the key is a couple bucks more than the internet package, and you get a few perks, including a great specialty lunch at Chops, or maybe an alternative the day you get on the ship, and a few other benefits. So if you're going to get the internet, especially for a few folks, get the key. I mean, a couple extra dollars make it happen. We felt it was worth it.
Yeah, I think it was worth it for us. I mean, I don't know that it's worth it for everyone. If you're not someone where the whole family needs the Wi-Fi, then it's probably not worth it.
Bruce Ireland said, taking our first cruise for our 40th wedding anniversary in December, trying to decide between Oasis class on Royal, the Encore, or Carnival Horizon. What would you suggest?
What was it? What was the 3? What were the 3?
An Oasis class, Encore, or Horizon. Bruce, that is a really tough.
How many people and what ages? How many people? 40th anniversary?
Yeah, 40th anniversary. So I'd imagine 2, and they're probably about 60 to 65.
I'm gonna say go with the Encore.
Wow.
definitely the Encore.
Wow. Okay. There you have it. Sharon has spoken. Sharon has spoken.
If I had a choice of going on those 3 ships again, well, we had some great times on the Horizon, but part of it was the people.
And we know those people are going too right now.
So it would be hard to choose between the Horizon and the Encore, but I would say the Encore.
There you go.
Especially for your anniversary, for your wedding anniversary.
Oh, that's so nice. Congratulations, by the way.
That's
40
a long
years.
time,
That's
40
amazing.
years. Oh my
That
gosh.
is amazing. That is amazing.
We're almost halfway there.
Yeah. What else? What else do we have going on?
Amanda asked what where was it? About the what is it? Something about the Carnival Kitchen, the rabbit. Oh, which class didn't you like? I hope. Oh, well, we liked it, Amanda. It was just kind of an odd.
Yes.
The food was very odd. You know,
it was
a fun
creating like a
experience.
what was it? Creating a fine dining experience or something
called,
like
that. And
look in our videos and you'll see it from a few weeks ago.
It was called an elegant affair, I think is what it was called.
Right,
so it was supposed to be like an elegant meal, and it was a fun experience. It was really fun making it, but the food we made just didn't seem very elegant to me. It was like some potatoes and it was, what was that? The thing that was almost like an omelet, and then we ate rabbit. They made us make.
Yeah.
I still cannot.
It was very
all
underwhelming.
That.
It was like it was French fried taters and some eggs with onions in them, and it just wasn't.
Yeah, like it just was not an elegant affair.
Don Lee says, Sharon and Jamie, have you guys ever thought about having a vloggers conference? Like getting all the vloggers together? I don't know. That would be very hard to do. Yeah. Most of the vloggers.
There will be a lot of them on our group cruise coming up, I think. Probably more than any other time that there'll ever be any. I don't know.
Griffin, let's say good night. Peace.
Good night.
It's tough. I will tell you that most of us vloggers live a fairly meager life. What I mean by that is that we put so much time into what we do here and getting videos out and trying to scrape every penny together for cruises and not do a whole lot of anything else.
That's not the one you're doing, Amanda.
That getting people together for something would be pretty tricky and costly. So Vegas trip, maybe. That's another story.
Yeah, maybe if some hotel wants to sponsor us all.
Art says Branson is filling a niche of cruisers that don't watch Emma's videos. He was never looking for the everyday cruiser. He will fill that void of cruisers that are young, pretty, and have money. Well, Art, I kind of would disagree with you. All right, Emma is young, and she's pretty, and she's pretty much in touch with younger people and what younger people are looking for. You know, I mean, I guess time will tell. Time will tell. So we will see how that whole thing plays out. I'll tell you that much.
I don't know. I'm picturing that
What's up, Huebners?
Like a Vegas crowd at what's that hotel in Vegas?
Any of them. Any of the fancy hotels, like a poolside type of thing.
It's like a Playboy hotel in Vegas or something. Like that's what I'm picturing you're going to see there.
What I see on that ship is maybe a ton of first-time cruisers.
Younger ones, maybe.
Yes,
yeah,
but
maybe.
I don't know if it would have the draw of, multi-cruises on that kind of thing. Of course, they'd have to get us, get a couple more ships too. Blaine, that's a great idea. I may have to see if we can get Emma to join us next Monday night. That would be tremendous. Put a call into Emma. Emma replied to my post, honestly, Virgin Cruisers is like for Instagram influencers.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I can see that.
We will see. Like Sharon said, I don't think that we're going to be paying to get on that ship in the near future.
No, never pay for it.
Yes, we'll see. I mean, maybe people will cruise it and you'll hear that the food's amazing, the service is impeccable. The rooms are just something to get used to. It's certainly for maybe the folks that aren't going to have 5 suitcases of stuff. Yeah. I don't know. Amanda said we're doing a horseback riding lunch and tequila tasting in Puerto Vallarta.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Amanda, I might recommend ride the horses first, then do the tequila tasting. Just throwing it out there. What's up, Rafael Zingano? How are you and the missus doing?
Hi, Rafael.
You, Alana, and that gorgeous little baby. We hope you guys are doing fantastic.
She is so cute.
Yes. Trevor said, will I be able to get back into Canada after Vegas at the ship show? As long as they don't do a blood alcohol test, you ought to be fine. You ought to be fine. What else do we have? Sharon, do we have anything else for the folks tonight? What have we covered? It's almost 2 hours. We've covered that. We've covered this. We've covered almost everything. Guys, are there any other questions that y'all have for us about our cruises, about the Encore, about anything else? Anything at all? Let me remind you guys of a couple things. Number one, thank you so much for being here with us tonight. If you haven't done it already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. We appreciate that. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you know when new vlogs and content come out and stuff like that. Check us out on Facebook at the Sharonatsea Cruise Crew. That would be fantastic if you join us there. Matthew Provost, have a great time on the Encore, dude. Yeah, you don't have. Oh, Matthew already asked before. You don't need to pack towels.
No, don't waste the
and
luggage space for
NCL
towels.
will be equal to or better than.
Yes, and Amanda said...
Papa Mozo, dude, you're out of control. Thank you so much, but you're a little bit crazy tonight. In a good way, but thank you so much, man. Thank you.
You are. Thank you.
Thank you, Frank Nielsen Jr. We appreciate that. Thank you, Robert Brown, for joining us, guys.
There was a sign-up thing from... What did she say? Hang on, I saw something. Oh, Amanda said, why do you think they let you take a bottle of liquor instead of a bottle of wine? I'm not sure what that...
Yeah, Amanda, they won't... You can't take liquor on board the ship.
Is she answering something?
No, I think she's asking you. You can't take liquor. You can only take wine on the ship. Yeah. That is the deal. Let me see. Hold on. I saw a comment. Yes, Valencia and Alana are saying hello. Hello, ladies. Hello, hello. We hope that Mama is feeling better. And she'll be up and around cruising in no time. Danielle, how will Emma maintain her marriage being away from her husband long term? I don't know. I don't know much about Emma or what she does in her own life.
Oh, the cruise director?
Yes.
Well, I don't know. I have a feeling...
hold on. That Emma?
Yeah, the other Emma's...
Oh, I thought you were talking about Emma's cruises.
No, Emma on the ship. Well, Mike Pack is not going to be a cruise director anymore.
He's going to be working out of corporate. So
I think he'll probably be, coming to visit her, probably hopping on the ship here and there once in a while, and spending some time with her.
Mm-hmm. I think they'll be fine.
In between her time
those cruisers those folks that work on the cruise ships are used to long, relationships.
They're used to that.
Charles Hahn said, "I would not be surprised if Sir Branson learns from his first ship and makes changes to improve. I feel he's a pretty sharp businessman." Yeah,
well, the second one I think is already underway, so we'll see.
Thank you, Jamal from South Africa, dude. Wow, that is awesome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure any of you guys are farther than South Africa. If you are, please throw it out there.
Yeah, I would love to go to South Africa.
Oh, thank you so much. Amanda Graves, you are so sweet. Thank you,
Amanda.
Amanda put that in. Amanda, that's going to go towards our first cocktails on the ship with you. Let's see. Mike Pack is hilarious. Met him on Friday with Matt Mitchum. Yep, Raphael did. He went and got to see some stuff from Carnival.
Our favorite.
Mike Pack is our guy. We love that dude. Life Adventure Show. My husband's scared about coronavirus. Any suggestions to ease his mind? I would tell you that the coronavirus is 1,000 times harder to get than norovirus or the flu on any given cruise ship. And the cruise lines are now taking major precautions to keep it from happening. I believe that the cruise lines got caught up accidentally in a bad situation when that thing first hit. Mm-hmm. And all it took was one or two folks with, carrying and transmitting that disease at the time, whatever you want to call it, and a virus, and it blew up on the ship, especially the Princess ship, and it got a bad rap. There are a few other, incidents on other cruises, but really that's it. And I'm hoping you don't hear much more from it any longer. Ships will up the ante on paying attention, screening, cleaning, all that kind of stuff. I think you're going to see thermal checkers checking people's body temperatures as well as they get on, making sure people with high fevers aren't getting on the ship. So I think within the next 2 to 3 months, it's going to be contained and working its way backwards.
Yeah.
Matthew said, since you get seasick, how did you not get sick on the Encore? Since you mentioned that ship rocked her. A lot. The Encore didn't rock that much at all.
I don't normally get seasick on cruise ships. I've only, out of all of our cruises, we've been on over 30 cruises, I've only gotten seasick twice on a cruise ship. Mm-hmm. It was when we went to Alaska, and then once on the Destiny several years ago, coming back from the Southern Caribbean out of Barbados. It was just really rocky one time. Mm-hmm. But I only get seasick on small boats when we go like kind of way out in the ocean, like far out. And that when we went into Cancun that time, we were way out and they were going a little fast, and we were going like this, up and down, up and down, up and down, and so, but because of that, I just kind of don't go way out on small boats anymore because I kind of get nervous because it was horrible. It was probably I think that was probably one of the times I felt the worst in my entire life.
Yes.
Like I never want to experience that again.
Yes, Raphael, you're right. The people are prepared for coronavirus. They know what they're looking for now. Papa Moses said mescaline. Hold on, mesclizine. Hold on. Meclizine. Oh, I thought you said mescaline. I'm like, wait a minute, what? That was in high school.
I have my sea bands I wear sometimes. I don't ever take medicine for seasickness. I wear my sea bands and hope for the best. Luckily I eat ginger cookies. I like to eat ginger cookies because they're good and sometimes they help a little.
You like them because it turns your hair red. Yes, that is right, Trevor. Trevor said more people have died choking on olives. You're probably right. The ship show. Thank you. You got that one? Thank you very much.
Take vitamin B12.
Thank you. Oh, Papa Mozo got it too.
I take vitamin B12 a lot. Anyways, yeah.
Yes.
I did. I took it. It was funny. On our Alaska cruise, I took a small box of. Well, it was kind of not really small. It was kind of a larger box of ginger cookies because for some reason, the ginger cookies just helped a lot. I don't know why. They really help.
The ginger. That's good. And green apples help too.
They help too.
Yeah, Andrew, we're going to be on Carnival in 11 to 12 days. It depends which countdown you look at. Yeah. 11 days, 12 days. They're all a little bit different. Let's see. What else do we have? I think that covered everything. Dude, it's been 2 hours. We've rocked it.
Bonine works well. Yeah, it does, Amanda.
CMPJ519 said, see you in 2 weeks when I get back. 5 days to sail away on the Royal Caribbean Explorer the Seas. Very, very nice.
I just don't take a lot of medicine. I don't like taking medicine, so I don't even take seasickness medicine. I don't know.
Good job.
I'm the type that takes Tylenol and Advil, and that's about it.
You ain't got time. You got no time for no seasickness medicine. Sharon, what else do you want to let the people know? Is there anything else we need to tell them? This is a little. I'm sorry, guys. I was a little overly sexy tonight. This thing, I don't. Let's tighten it up a little bit here. Tighten it up a little bit here. Guys, I think that's it. I think we're almost ready to wrap this show up.
Yeah.
Amazing night. You guys have been tremendous. Thank you so much for joining us. I can't believe it. We were rocking. We were well over 300 tonight. Guys, it's amazing. And that's all we can say is thank you. And, you just need a little holy water. Raphael, you're right.
Roberta said her temperature is, Nora.
What?
My temperature is 103 to 106. Normally, I don't get sick. Well, if it's normally that, you better try to take some Tylenol.
You might want to take it down a notch, or get a doctor's note that says that you run a little bit of a higher temperature. I don't know what the number will be, but I know those thermal screeners can definitely check that. Callie M, thank you so much. We appreciate that. That's very nice. Thank you for the super chat. We really appreciate it and the support for the channel. We love you for that. Thank you, Callie M. That's it. I think we got it. Yeah. Trevor said I got sick in 3-foot swells. That's because you finished a whole bottle of whiskey right before that. That'll do it. That'll do it. And yes, Raphael said you just need a little holy water, which also translated is tequila. So we had a little bit of that with him one night. I did, and it was lovely. 11 days from now, we'll be partying with Midlife Crazy the night before the Panorama. Oh, Ruth Todd, that'll be fantastic.
Oh, nice.
That will be fantastic.
Yeah, we're going to see Ruth. We're going to meet Ruth Todd on the cruise.
Yes, it's going to be fantastic. Leanne, Nancy, thank you, ladies, so much. If we don't say it enough, we love the two of you. We appreciate you sacrificing your personal time to be here with us as Team Sharon at Sea. So everybody, a round of applause for the greatness that is Nancy Plack, Nautical Nurse Nancy, Leanne Francisconi, and of course their awesome husbands, Anthony and Brian, for allowing them to hang out late with us. It means a lot, so thank you guys. Peter Hohen said, see you on the Panorama. Guys, if you're on the Panorama with us, you need to make sure that you come up and say hi.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
We're in a heated, sorry, I'm going to spit some olive out. Unless we're in a heated argument. Like if we're fighting, then don't do it. Oh, hold on. Last thing, guys, we need to end up, we almost ended without it. Leanne, you didn't remind me. Guys, what did we learn tonight? What did we learn? Did you learn anything on the show that you need to share? Did you learn anything about us? Anything about your your other people that are in the chat, your moderators, Leanne and Nancy. Did you learn anything about anyone else
You're welcome,
that you
Matthew.
want to share?
Have
Lori Deshiel.
great time on the Encore.
Lori Deshiel. Lori Deshiel. Can't believe I said your name the way it's spelled again.
Hi,
No,
Lori.
Cici Love, it does not worry us.
I just saw her. Lori, have you been there the whole night? I haven't seen your name until now.
She just came in to say goodnight. Ship Show said I learned Jamie looks like Don Johnson.
CC Love says, does the coronavirus worry you? No, we're not worried. I mean, if I was going to Asia, I might be a little more worried. But
Life Adventure Show said I learned that you have Cuban vibes. I learned that Sharon and Jamie get into knockdown, drag-out fights on cruises. Yep, that happened. Papa Mozo said that Leanne is joining the breeze, as well as Papa Mozo. I learned that Jamie gets me excited with his chest showing, LOL, said Blaine. Thank you, Blaine. I appreciate that. I'll make sure to show that to you on the breeze and see what happens.
Oh, my goodness.
I learned, Bob said I learned from Nurse Nancy, I drink Corona, I can taste it with tequila and not get the virus. Yep, you're totally safe there. We're taking our first Princess cruise. You are so right. Wanda learned a lot of people die from choking on olives. More have died from olives than from the coronavirus. Beast Satan, what is going on? Doing a much better job than the moderators in the Liberty of the Seas Facebook group that they're in. Pia said, I learned that Jamie does not take a drone on NCL. Thank you very much. I learned that hats make the outfit. It's from Crazy Cat Traveler. I learned that when drones come up, it isn't really about drones. There you go. It's secret code words. I learned that I was adopted as a grandpa this weekend. Strange, I know, said Kevin Brubaker. Well, thank you for sharing that. I learned that my Steve's going to be jealous about your fishing. Susie Love said, sorry about the caps. It's okay. You can yell in here. I learned that Jamie did have a drone. Shh, bam. It's on the down low. It's on the down low. Lori said, I've been here the whole time.
I didn't see you, Lori.
Gail Young, thank you for joining. Gail Young said, new to your show, and I just love it. Definitely keep up with.
Oh, thanks,
Thank you.
Gail.
Gail, we appreciate that. And make sure you join us in the Sharonatsea Cruise Crew as well. Jamie has great hat taste, and Jamie knows how to shop by himself. It doesn't happen often. Ceci Love said, I hear Regeneron has found a cure. Well, we'll see what happens. I learned Scarlet Lady has been photoshopped. Maybe, you never know. Nancy's hammer is bigger than ever, said Debbie Moser. Did the Encore take any precautions in screenings? Michael Irvin, that's a great question. Well, about halfway, you want to tell it or you want me to tell it?
Well, at the very end. Not when we got on the ship, because it wasn't, the coronavirus, that came out kind of while we were actually already on the ship.
So good, Nancy. You're so good.
The next to last day, they took some precautions where they kind of shut the buffet. They roped out the buffet, and they had the workers there handing out the food. You couldn't, handle the utensils and get your own food anymore.
Yes.
They would give it to you.
As this thing became a bigger deal, they made it so that only the staff handled utensils. Anything that multiple people would touch in the buffet area, spoons, things of that nature, tongs, all that, no longer were people handling it.
Yeah.
Now it was just the
And I don't know if they're still doing that.
I'm sure. I bet you they are.
That's what was going
on.
on.
Good night, Tim Sanchez. Thanks, dude.
Off the ship.
Yes, that's what they said. You can't touch this, Trevor.
Hi.
As a biologist, please wear masks. Ceci Love, I know, but some of the masks just don't stop anything. People are just spending a lot of money. Let me tell you guys a funny story.
I don't like masks because I feel like I can't breathe good in them. I get really
So I work in, some of you guys know that I work in the paint industry, right? Painting, architectural coatings and stuff like that. And at my work, we sell respirators, the traditional ones that you see people wear right here on their face. We are sold out. The vendors, the manufacturers, they have nothing. Our factory has nothing. We are literally sold out of respirators, and it's all because there's no supply and demand. I've had multiple retail people, not contractors, for what they're doing, but retail customers come in and buy 10 to 20 boxes a piece because I'm sure they are trying to sell these or send them to friends of theirs in areas where they want to try to sell them for profit. Pump Traveler said, I learned the Magic Mini is the drone to buy. You sold me on it. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. And hopefully I don't overkill. I've talked to my friend who loves droning about overkilling the drone. So hopefully we can do it where it's appropriate and show you guys some cool stuff without going overboard. Maybe like 1.5 minutes and 2 minutes a pop is just enough. We just want you to be able to see cool stuff and not, go overboard. Yes, Kevin, she does drop the hammer. Life Adventure Show said, I learned that y'all have a calendar behind you. Well, yeah, we fill it out when it's coming up on a cruise, that's for sure. That Leanne says, these idiots. We had a lot of good trolls tonight, guys. You guys did a great job. Thank you so much. Kimmerman Studio, what is going on? Lovely to see you at Kimmerman Studio. All right, guys, is that it? That's a wrap? We're going to wrap it up? Are we going to wrap it up? Is it over?
Is that it?
Is it over, Johnny?
I was just looking to see if there's anything else we missed.
Ceci Love said, are you fitted for them? Yeah, if you're fitted for a respirator and it's like a real respirator, then it can definitely protect you. But the ones that you see a lot of where they're just like little hospital ones, where it's just like a little thing just sitting over your face, it's really not protecting much.
Yeah, like the ones at the hospital that the workers get, like you have to be fitted for them.
Somebody's having video possible if I can work on this camera.
What?
Oh, I'm just reading some stuff. I'm making sure we're not missing anything. Good night, guys. Okay, everybody's bailing out. Guys, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. We love you. Have a great night. Next Monday night will be the last live before our cruise. So we're excited to talk about that kind of stuff and more about what we have lined up. So that'll be super cool. And then we hope to go live multiple times. When we're in Mexico, we can go live with our phones regular. We hope the Panorama's internet is much better than it was last time.
Yeah.
So we can share a lot of that, a lot more of that shit with you guys. So that's it. Until next time, from me, from Sharon,
and me.
from Matthew in the other room, from Leanne, from Nancy, everybody here at Team Sharonatsea. Thank you so much for watching the show. We appreciate it.
Well, we'll see you next week.
Yes.
And until then, happy cruising.
Say it. Happy cruising.
Good night.
Peace out. Love you guys. We'll catch you later. Thanks for all the support. 30K on the way,
everyone.
right around the corner. A couple weeks away. I'm thinking we might be at 30K when we get on.
I think so.
How amazing would it be? We
celebrate 30K.
Dude, we celebrated 20K on the horizon. And here we are a few months later celebrating 30K potentially on the Panorama. If you guys are on the Panorama with us and we're having a 30K party, that shit's going to be crazy. That's all I'm going to say. All right, we're done. Love you guys. Have a great night.
Good night.
We'll see you next time. And until then, say it one more time.
Happy cruising.
Happy cruising, guys.
Good night.
See ya.
Good night, everyone.
All right, Sharon, don't say anything crazy. I'm going to turn the microphone off now.
Oh, I'll try not to.
Stop yelling at me. Stop hitting me. Stop.